What's up, everyone? We'll be starting in just a few moments. Appreciate you all for already joining us. If you haven't, hit that like button. Share the link. Try to get as many people as you can to the new Legends Series Wrestling Alliance YouTube channel. And we'll be right with you with 9 exciting matches that are proved to be a big difference. We'll be right back, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the LSWA's official introduction here on its own YouTube channel. We have great matches, by the way. I've just booked them today. Just got everything finally fixed in where it's supposed to be. We have a lot of debuts today, some title defenses, and a big-time Royal Rumble match at the end of tonight's show to crown a new #1 contender for Abi the Snake's Cobra Gimmick Factory Championship. As we know, the last time we were here at the Gimmick Factory, Abi the Snake Cobra snuck out of here with a victory over Yojo Jerk to become the Gimmick Factory Champion. Now, I am Tone Bone. I get the night off. We gave Tony Styles the night off again, as I am dealing with a bit of a migraine. But you know what? I think it's time we get to some wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since we've done LSWA, and God damn it, I needed to get some my LSWA fix. So, that being said, you guys want to see the card? I assume you do, so let's head to the Gimmick Factory. Up first, in a fatal 4-way, BX Medic and a debuting Evil Dookie. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't stink, I guarantee you that. And another debut of Edward Fox, Kitsune's actual father, will be debuting here at the LSWA today in the opening match with Infinite Rob, who, of course, quite the veteran here. I appreciate everybody who's still coming into this room right now. Please share the link right now to all of your social medias. If you have social media, if you're just on your YouTubes, please just hit the share button, hit the create a post, and just share the link. Try to get as many people in here as possible. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get as many subscribers as we can today. Let's get the, the watch hours up. So please, let's share this link as much as we can. Let's have a good time as we continue down the card. A.O. Smudge will be taking on a debuting tag team that we've all been waiting for quite some time here. In the Mega Powers, as Toy Gaines makes his highly anticipated debut in the LSWA, alongside his best bud, co-host, and cohort, Yojo Jerk. Is this the quest for the Tag Team Championships? Or is this just a simple debut and loss for Toy Gaines? We will find out tonight or today as we continue on with this beautiful show. In a one-on-one match, we will have the Monster Grievance taking on a debuting Scotty Osborne, a.k.a. Warchest, full of toys. In a triple threat women's action for the championship, Kitsune puts her title on the line against one Stacey Hatch and, of course, everybody's favorite mama, Virgo Cool. And in a six-way tag team action, the Figure Fight Club, of course, Daredevil Dave, Peter Moline, and J-Mac show up to the Gimmick Factory ready to fight as they will be taking on Morning Wood, Woody Triple Deuce, Jeff Areno, and a debuting Mendoza as he shows up to the Gimmick Factory ready to fight. In a fatal 4-way match for the No Limits Championship, Justin Booth trying to still gain redemption here takes on Zakanin, the champion, Alpha Red, and a debuting Krusty Old Crow, all the way from the Great White North, coming on down. We are international, folks. We are international. No Limits Championship on the line. That means no state limits, no country limits. We are ready to go. Big Talib has laid down the gauntlet, and 3 men have answered. It's Chad, Laser Pants, and Talib's greatest adversary over on the Raw brand, Don Curvin, the Butcher. In Tag Team Championship action, the titles have been vacated due to some issues with the game. The Edwards brothers look to regain their championship after they lost them to the Handsome Snakes. Now, the Handsome Snakes look for redemption. They want to win back those championships that they were technically never really lost. It was just vacated via the game. So if none of you come out with Tag Team Championships today, it's because this game has decided to be a crusty old fuck. Anyway, in your main event, a 20-man Royal Rumble. I was going to say 20-man Superstar. That made no sense. A 20-superstar Royal Rumble. The winner gets a shot at Abby the Snake Cobra's Gimmick Factory Championship. What a night we have planned for you, ladies and gents. I hope you brought your popcorn. I hope you got yourself a breakfast sandwich if it's in the morning by you. And I hope you're ready to sit by the computer, the TV, wherever you are ingesting this right now. I hope you're ready to have a great time with the LSWA. Let me check out some of these comments right here before we get into the action. Of course, I appreciate everybody who is here right now. I appreciate Samuel Edwards, Same Time Toys, Justin Booth, Triple D's in the house. Of course, JMK Custom Works is here. Appreciate you for coming through, buddy. Bear 11 Charlie has shown up. Is anybody else? That is all it. Okay, so I'm not going to read all these comments, but we appreciate you for being here. So, as I said before, I know I'm asking for a lot when I say share this thing, but please share it. Please try to get as many people here as possible right now to try to build up this LSWA channel as best we can. So, are you guys ready to see some pro wrestling? Now, of course, I shut the themes off, but for some reason, this game really is being a pain in the ass, and I don't know what the hell's going on. But I've lowered the volume on the game as much as I can. I shut the music off, but let me know if it fucks anything up. This game has really been giving me a hard time. Since I woke up, I've been fucking with this game. A lot of you guys debuting might have the same entrance. I apologize. I didn't get to that just yet, but you all have move sets, and your attributes have been set accordingly. So, without further ado, let's get to the Gimmick Factory. Finally, I've been waiting. I am ready to call this action as Tony Styles is on holiday with one Radisson Vale. He's a real prick, that Tony Styles. Always takes the days off when he wants and leaves me here holding the bucket. But that's fine. That's what I do. I rise to the occasion. I really didn't want to wrestle today anyway. So, let's get to the show. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Gimmick Factory. I appreciate all of you guys for being patient with us. But we are here. We are ready to go. So, without further ado, let's get to the show and start with this Fatal 4-Way action. BX Medic, Evil Dookie, Edward Fox, Infinite Rob. Now, of course, Infinite Rob and BX Medic have been around for quite some time. Grandfathered in, members of Legend Series channel. We appreciate you, boys. Thank you so much for joining the channel and being such loyal members and supportive friends. I appreciate you. Now, also on this docket is Evil Dookie had joined recently, and Edward Fox had joined recently. I made them weeks ago, but of course, LSWA unfortunately went on hiatus. But we have returned, and by returning, we are going to get a lot of debuts today. So please, let us get to the Gimmick Factory. As now, look at that. Edward Fox, probably in the best shape I've ever seen him in. And Evil Dookie looks like he's ready to punch someone's lights right the fuck out. I'm ready if you are, guys. Let's get to the Gimmick Factory. All right, I'm going to shut off this LSWA music. I don't think we want to hear that, do we? Now, of course, it's been a while here. It's been a while, right? But I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Let me know if you hear theme songs. I did put on Creator Mode. They have this thing called Creator Mode as BX Medic makes his way into the arena right now. What a great opponent. A great dude BX Medic is. And I'm excited to see what he brings now that we're on our own channel. We don't need you anymore, Legend Series. We got our own channel, right? So now here we are, ready to go. BX Medic has been plugging away here at the LSWA. I know what I just said there. That's right. Pun intended, if you will, because he has been getting fucked over 7 ways from Sunday from some of these opponents here that he has had at the LSW. I don't know if anybody's keeping up on the Raw brand stuff, but BX Medic, I think his time is coming, and I think, I'm not a betting man, but if I had to bet, I would bet that this man right here is going to hold some gold at some point in the near future. Okay? Now, of course, what are you going to do with that bet? I don't know. Shove it up your ass. But I'm just telling you what it is. Anyway, he's waiting on his next opponent, which I think would be a debuting Evil Dookie. Now, as I said before, if anybody has the same exact entrance, and you're like, wait a minute, I just saw this a second ago, it's because I haven't gotten to their entrances yet, but that looks pretty good. I don't know. This generic one right now for Evil Dookie looks pretty good. It doesn't look Dookie, if you catch my drift. Now, let me know in the chats if you can hear my sultry voice right now as I am commentating it to the best of my abilities. Of course, I am in character, in gimmick, as Tone Bone. So if I say something out of line, it is not the opinions and views of Legend Series Wrestling Alliance. It is of one Tone Bone, the character, not the person. So fuck all the way off if you get offended. Anyway, we are here, ready to go. Evil Dookie is in the house. Now, is he going to drop a pile of Dookie in this middle of this ring today? We don't know. We hope he doesn't. I want to see him succeed, just like the rest of you guys. But that being said, let's get back to the entrance, as one Edward Fox is now making his way into the Gimmick Factory for the very, very first time. Thank you very much, Same Time Toys. I appreciate you. If you hear my annoying cat in the background, please don't worry. Look at this now, wearing his classic gi, looks like Bruce Lee. Is he going to be water, or is he going to be a big fat pile of mush? We don't know. We're about to find out when that bell rings. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out in here. Like you, Menjoza says, it sounds great. Menjoza, you are debuting later tonight, so I'm glad you're here. And I hope all the debut guys come through and just check it out. And as I said before on Same Time Toys' Impromptu live stream, if you don't want to become a jobber, you just got to stay involved. Plain and simple. Keep around, support the channel, share the videos, and I promise you, you will not get lost in the shuffle. That being said, let's get back to the last guy who's going to make his way into this arena, who has not been lost in the shuffle, has been dominating on the Raw brand. One Infinite Rob recently broke up his tag team with Big Talib. They said, you know what, boy, me and you, we need to go our separate ways. I'm only reading my notes here that has been given me by Tony Styles. Tony Styles writes like almost like an R word. I was going to say the word, but I'm not going to screw over this channel just yet, okay? And I just reading all these notes, and it says Infinite Rob breaks up tag team with Big Talib because he has to go on his own to carve out his own path. Well, you know what, Infinite Rob? Time is now. Time is money, and here we go. Can you get the job done right here? Now, I'm seeing that this might have some title implications. I don't know if that's going to mean anything, but we're going to see as this match plays out. If somebody wins here, even if it's at a debut, are you going to put your name on the radar here for a future Empire State Championship match, a No Limits Championship match? We don't know. Oh, look at the fireworks going off. Is Infinite Rob now placating to this LSWA crowd? Whoa. Man, oh man. Now, we are doing good. I see 9 people in here, but I only see 7 likes. I want to see more likes. Got to hit more likes. Want to move this damn thing up in the algorithm. So please and thank you for helping me. Please do me a favor. If you enjoy my commentary, just give me a couple thumbs up, because I want to shove this right in Tony Styles' stupid face. So if you're digging what I'm selling, please put it down over there in the comments and let me know if you want to see more from Tone Bone in the future. Now, we are about to see some action here. Look at this now. Everybody in the Gimmick Factory ready to go. Rosa Gurney going to ring that bell. Of course, we know Rosa Gurney is, as she is going to lay down the law here. Oh, my goodness, Edward Fox levels BX Medical with a big-time clothesline as Evil Dookie works over the giant Infinite Rob. And now Infinite Rob going to play no games. Look at the power displayed by Edward Fox here. My God, the power. Jesus, that's my father-in-law, ladies and gentlemen. I better be careful. I'm going to treat his daughter like shit. He might kick the shit out of me. Oh, nice move by Edward Fox. And a nice Harley Race high knee right to the face of Evil Dookie. That's not good. Look at, oh, wait a minute. Infinite Rob now, the power by the Infinite One. Jesus, gonna just press Evil Dookie right over his head and just dump him. Oh, my goodness, as BX Medic finally getting a little bit of a seat on the old Edward Fox. Now, here's the thing. Evil Dookie, I'm being told, is headed to the WCW brand. If anybody's wondering, I'm going to answer these questions for you now. It's written here in the notes. Evil Dookie will be heading over to the WCW brand, as Edward Fox chose Raw brand, wants to be closer to his daughter, Kitsune, who is dominating over there on the Monday Night Raw brand. But Evil Dookie wants to head over to the WCW, wants to make a name for himself over in World Championship Wrestling. We'll see what happens as Evil Dookie has shown up in the chat room. Welcome, Evil Dookie. You are debuting right now in the ring. Listen, I'm sorry, I don't know if I got any notes from you for how you wanted to look, and if I did fuck it up, I'm sorry, we can always just redo it. But you're in the jeans and the Gimmick Factory sleeveless shirt with some tattoos, beard, and hair. But you tell me if you want to rework it over, I'll gladly rework over the look. As now, Edward Fox choking out BX Medic now, as Rosa Gurney, his wife, administering a little bit of justice here, telling him you can't do that. Now look at the power. Dumps over Evil Dookie, beautiful belly to belly overhead suplex. My word. Man, this guy, I think he's taking out some frustration on you guys. I apologize. But listen, I'm patient with his wife. My wife is the psycho. And here we go. Now Evil Dookie gets reversed into those ropes, and now right in the kick of the chest by BX Medic. But Dookie will have none of that as he now puts up BX Medic onto his shoulders. Gonna snake eyes him right across that turnbuckle, but now Infinite Rob wants a piece of the Duke. And we'll see what's going on. The next dio should be a bang. Hell yeah. Evil Dookie, that's good to read. I appreciate everybody for being in here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the share post and share this link around. We want to move up in the algorithm. We want to start flooding everybody's fucking algorithm with this goddamn wrestling company. So let's do it as Infinite Rob jacks up Evil Dookie right off the ground and bulldog slam. Let me tell you something. I've been a recipient of that quite a few times. Does not feel good, especially on the concrete floor. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's padding on the floor, Tone Bone. But I'm going to look at you and say, dipshit, there's concrete under it, and there is no give. Jesus. As now, BX Medic and Edward Fox, are they developing some kind of rivalry here? Oh, wait a minute. We almost lost the feed here. Come on, get your shit together, production team. Jesus. As now Edward Fox screaming to the heavens. Maybe he's just trying to look like a man in front of his wife. I don't know what's going on here right now, but I've never seen this side of Edward Fox as he is just beating the crap out of everybody and is not playing any games. Was a trainer at Bruce Lee's dojo, apparently. Came out here looking like Bruce Lee. Maybe like Bruce Lee. I'm a fan of that movie, too. It's a great movie. And here we go. Slam right into the turnbuckle. Now, oh my goodness, BX Medic threw the bat right at the back of Edward Fox. I guess that was the only way to really break the momentum that Edward Fox has been bringing here to his debut match at LSWA. As Evil Dookie also debuting here, now fighting back here, showing that he is the best pure striker in this match right now. Nice Tiger Driver. Puts down Edward Fox. As BX Medic now firmly working over Infinite Rob. What an opening contest to start out the return of LSWA. Welcome if you're the first time joining me here at the LSWA. I am Tone Bone, actual member of the roster. Got the night off because Tony Styles, our usual commentator, decided to go take another trip with his stupid girlfriend, Radisson Vale, and left me here doing what I do best, running my mouth. And here we go. As now, look at this now, double team here as Evil Dookie puts down BX Medic going for that big time cover. 1, 2, and oh man, I thought that was going to be a big time victory, debuting victory for Evil Dookie. But BX Medic, I think, was able to get that shoulder up as now Edward Fox drops Evil Dookie with a huge DDT. 1, 2, and a kick out by Evil Dookie, showing some resilience in his debuting match. I'm impressed with all the debuts so far. I know this is the first match, but there's 2 debuts. It's impressive. As look at this now, Evil Dookie on the recipient of an elbow off the top rope, courtesy of our resident martial artist, but BX Medic also a martial artist. So what is going on right here? Look at the power displayed by Edward Fox. My word, what an F5. Jesus. And Crescio Crow's in the house. What's up, Crescio Crow? You are definitely debuting later on in the show. Got you on the card. As now, Infinite Rob going for a cover here. 1 and broken up by Evil Dookie. Edward Fox now going right after Evil Dookie. Anybody wondering who Edward Fox is? You can catch Edward Fox on his YouTube channel, My Toy Garage. Collects Hot Wheels. A big fan of the mini cars. Is Edward Fox. Of course, you can find Evil Dookie on his YouTube channel at Evil Dookie, making dioramas, making some awesome music style play motion. God damn you, production team. I mean, I got the feed up here too, guys. I'm losing the feed just like the rest of these. And now BX Medic working over Edward Fox. I'm seeing some kind of feud brew here between the 2 martial artists, as now Infinite Rob using a kendo stick. Great equalizer to level Edward Fox. Trying, like I said, that momentum he's had since the beginning of this match. Edward Fox now. Oh man, I'm sorry, Infinite Rob almost went Try to steal that cover, but they've dropped referee Rosagurdy, and now that might fire up Edward Fox to a whole new level. As now, Dookie trying to make Infinite Rob tap, but to no avail because the ref is knocked out. I appreciate everybody hanging out here. I enjoy everybody. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. And make sure you share it in your feed. If you have a lot of subscribers, you need to let everybody know that this is where they can see the virtual version of you. Fight it out and duke it out with some of the toy communities. Best and brightest. As I gotta get a new fucking HDMI splitter. My HDMI splitter fits. Oh man, as now Infinite. Oh wait a minute, BX Medic almost had that cover on Evil Dookie. As now look at this now. Gonna put him down big time. DDT. Edward Fox drops the giant Infinite Rob. Who put steel stairs in the ring? This stupid thing cut out, and I didn't know who slid the ring in the stairs in the ring. I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, like and subscribe to the LSWA's channel. Like I said, we were on Legend Series channel. Unfortunately, it was messing with his algorithm. It was messing things up. I was getting buried into a wrestling rabbit hole. That people were kind of thinking that I was just a wrestling channel. So we had to make our own YouTube channel. We had to put all the videos over here, and I took it off the membership. So now all you got to do, if you want to be a part of the LSWA, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you let us know. And we'll put you in here until we can get this up to a respectable level in terms of subscribers and views. Oh my goodness, BX, this match is going much longer than I anticipated. But this is the kind of action you can expect. Look at this now, Suplex City. Whoa, levels BX Medic. Infinite Rob going for that cover, but Dookie up to his feet and able to break it up. My goodness, the action that is going on right now, folks. Man, this is sick. I didn't expect this kind of action from some debuting guys. Usually when they bring them out, they bring a couple of tin cans out here to get the shit kicked out of them. Listen, I've been in the wrestling business quite some time. I know a tin can when I see one. But when these guys came out here, I was thinking to myself, well, this is odd. They didn't bring out tin cans today. And now I'm seeing what they're trying to do here. The booker here is trying to establish dominance as the virtual wrestling shows. Wants to let everybody know where the action is and where the stars shine brightest. And it's the LSWA. That's right. They didn't tell me to say that. They didn't pay me to say that. I just said that on my own. That's right. I don't need Tony Styles to write me lines. As now, the one thing you don't want to see is Edward Fox with a kendo stick, as he can swing it like a katana blade. Oh, nice. Beautiful Tiger Driver suplex. Nice back to BX Medic. Impressive with the moveset that he's got going on in this opening match. To open up Sunday Afternoon Slam, or Sunday Afternoon Slam. That's what it's called, right? I think that's what it's called. I didn't make a thumbnail. I forgot. I'm going to have to pop that in. This shit is fucking awesome. Thanks, Evil Dookie. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't, and tell everybody about it. So get your ass over to LSWA. Subscribe to the channel. Let them know you want it. Kinshasa. Kinshasa to Evil Dookie. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2. Oh, BX Medic almost had that with the Kinshasa leveled. Evil Dookie. A big boot by Edward Fox. My word, this action is insane. Look at this now. End of days. Whoa. Infinite Rob puts him down for the count. And now Infinite Rob just bouncing out of the ring. What a move by Infinite Rob. They be called. Oh, low blow by BX Medic. 1, 2. And almost got that 3 count with the low blow on Evil Dookie. Whoa. BX Medic now resorting to some dirty tactics. What is this about? As Infinite Rob looks like he's going to crown him. Big time shoulder tackle off that rope. Levels Evil Dookie. These guys are completely out of it. And now, nice gut wrench power bomb. But now you got to worry about Edward Fox. And now he's going to hit him with another end of days. And that busts him wide open. Everybody's down. 1, 2. And it's over. Infinite Rob gets the big time W to open up LSWA's Sunday Afternoon Slam from the Legend Series Wrestling Alliance YouTube channel. Very first live event from this channel. And what an opening contest. Wow, oh wow. You're seeing right here in the replay. These with some insane moves, insane action to open up this show. Listen, I'm glad I'm not on this card today. Because you know what? I didn't really feel like bringing my A game today. You know, sometimes you phone it in, right? Sometimes we all phone it in, right? And I didn't want to phone it in. So I just sat back, relaxed, and I'm glad I did because now I get to call this kind of action. I got a front row seat to some of the best in the business going at it. Look at that elbow drop off the top rope by Edward Fox. Let me tell you something. Evil Dookie, Edward Fox, you might not have gained the victory tonight, but I think you gained the attention of some people in the high-rent district, if you will. The big heads, the dumb suits, they're watching the meatheads, or I should say the airheads up there in the high tower office over there in the LSWA tower in Manhattan. I'm sure they're watching right now with a big smile on their face as they're like, hey, we signed these two talents, and we have so many more debuts tonight. We are going to rock the Gimmick Factory to its very foundation. And let me tell you something, I don't like to give those dipshits their credit, but this opening match, pretty impressive as Infinite Rob scores the big-time victory, and he's letting the LSWA faithful know who is in charge right now. Impressive victory, to say the least, for one Infinite Rob. What a match. Greatest of all time. 5 stars, ladies and gents. 5 stars. Somewhere, that dipshit Dave Meltzer is somewhere going bananas. Let's keep the action moving, ladies and gents, as we are now going to move, I think, to a tag team match. And let me tell you something. We've all been waiting for this debut. We have all been waiting for this debut, and it's the debut of one Toy Gaines, as he is going to team up with his best bud and co-host of the Mega Powers podcast, and of course, Monday Night Raw. Yo Joe Jerk. Finally, the Mega Powers have collided and have met to the LSWA Gimmick Factory. Let's see how this one plays out, ladies and gents. Now, of course, Ayo Smudge have been a seasoned tag team here at the LSWA. I've been seeing them do some great things over on the WCW brand. But now I'm being told that there will be a superstar shakeup in the coming weeks for the storyline-based content stuff. Because now that it's free to the public, now that it's not a members-only vehicle, there's going to be some changes coming. Some people are going to wind up on the Raw brand. Some people are going to wind up on that WCW brand. So to say the least, things are going to get pretty interesting in the near future for the LSWA. Of course, we might have some brand new people debuting because now it's open to the public. Anybody can join. This is an inclusive channel. This is an inclusive company. As long as you go to the Gimmick Factory and get your training in, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, there will be an open spot for you here at the LSWA. That is for sure. But here we go as Ayo Smudge makes their way to the ring. Very confident as they have gotten some big-time W's. So I'm looking right here. They beat the Handsome Snakes. They beat looks like, did they beat the Edwards brothers? I don't know if they did. But they've been scoring some big-time victories over there with the Figure Fight Club and the 3POA. They beat them a couple weeks ago. So they have been proving themselves here in the tag team division. The question is, are they going to be able to get the job done against Toy Gaines, who has been fired up about joining the LSWA? He couldn't wait to join the LSWA, and he is here in the house, ready to go. I saw him earlier today. I said, Gaines, how you feeling? He said, I'm feeling so excited. I'm drinking my can of V8 tomato juice, and I'm ready to go. I said, what, tomato juice, really? He was, yeah, I eat some hard-boiled eggs. I got all the proteins going. I'm ready to go. And he was just ready. He was fired up. He was just throwing fists. I said, Jesus. He had his signature elbow sleeve on, so you know he meant business. He was ready to go. You know, Yojo Jerk was walking around just punching at the air. And we're about to see the debut of the Mega Powers right here, right now. Ladies and gentlemen, mark it on your calendars, because here they are. Toy Gaines, Yojo Jerk. The Mega Powers have finally entered the Gimmick Factory together, and they are ready to go. I've never seen two men more determined, more focused in all of my years in professional wrestling. Look at Gaines. Maybe you could, as you're looking at Gaines right now, maybe some of the nerves getting to Gaines a little bit. You don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is his debut here at the Gimmick Factory. Might be a little nervous. You know, nerves have gotten the best of people before. But I'm pulling for him. I know you guys are. We got so many more debuts. This is literally a night of debuts. I think every match has pretty much a debut in it, with the exception of the Women's Championship match and the Tag Team Championship match. But even the Rumble has a couple of, I think, debuts in it. So get ready for a night of debuts. That's right. Here we go now. Gaines starts off the match and immediately goes right after Ayo Frankie. But Frankie Stacks, of course, that's what he's called here in the LSWA. Kicks Gaines off with a nice mule kick. But now here's the thing. Gaines has been working his ass off at the Gimmick Factory for the last few months. He could not wait to finally debut here, and now he is here ready to go. But here's the thing, man. Sometimes when you get so excited and so amped up, so ready, you think you're ready, you sometimes psych yourself out. And could that be the difference maker here for Toy Gaines, as he is now seeing on the recipient, he's the recipient, of an ass whooping at the hands of Ayo Smudge right now, as they are in firm control of this match. Now look at Smudge, beautiful fall-away slam, drops Gaines right on his keister. Now going to tag back in Ayo Frankie, as now, like I said before, Frankie and Smudge, seasoned tag team. They know how to work over their opponents. Now I know Gaines and Jerk, very good friends, always talking with each other, always doing their shows. Of course, you can catch those shows over on Yojo Jerk's channel at Yojo Jerk on Mondays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And oh, nice reversal by Toy Gaines. Of course, Toy Gaines has a fantastic channel, beautiful toy reviews and great old stories from his childhood and his memories and everything like that. Really a love and affinity for toys that not many people have. You can see that on Toy Gaines' channel. And now Duck is under it. Look at this now. Frankie stacks. Boom, levels Gaines. Nice clothesline by Frankie Stacks, as he now tosses Gaines into the corner and will tag in his tag team partner Smudge. Look at this now, playing a little bit to Gaines. Oh, wait a minute, Gaines falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh, man, what a tag team move here. From Ayo Smudge, oh my goodness. Senton right on the chest and abdomen of Toy Gaines, and now going to step right over on the belly of Gaines, trying to push all the air out of his lungs. Man, Smudge not playing any games right now, as he is putting it on Toy Gaines. And now Gaines fighting back with everything he's got. I mean, listen, Gaines, wants to have a victory here, but he wants to get out of here with his health. He doesn't want to get hurt. And now finally tags in the Jerk. Jerk now finally in the ring. Gonna now maybe being the fresh man, try to even the odds with the Ayo Smudge here. Now going to the top rope here. Look at Jerk. Now Jerk's got something planned. Oh, went for the knee drop, but Smudge saw it coming, was able to get out of the way, as he is now back on the offensive. What a power move right there. Did you just see they tossed Jerk with one hand across the ring? Smudge is not playing any games, ladies and gents. Smudge ain't playing any games right now. As now, Ayo Frankie just going to try to come up here and mop up the mess here. One. Oh, it's a one count. Jerk not going to go down like that. Not going to go down without a fight. As Jerk now, lovely back suplex. Beautiful maneuver, beautiful technique there. Dropping perfectly flush on his back and head. That's exactly how you want it to look when you drop a back suplex, by the way. You come straight down. You don't just do that half moon bullshit. And now, Irish whip into the corner. Going to tag in here. We might see another tag team maneuver here. Going to do the same thing to Jerk. Will Jerk fall for it just like Gaines did? He does. Right into those ropes. Holding him here. Now here comes Smudge again, dropping all that weight, this time across the throat of Jerk. Man, oh man. Now going for a cover. 1, 2. I gotta say, Toy Gaines has yet to come in to break up a count yet. And I hope he's not going to sit here and lounge on the job, because Jerk's going to need his help here, as Ayo Smudge in firm control right now. As now tags back in Toy Gaines, but Smudge ready to meet him right there. But no, Gaines going to Irish whip him off the ropes. Nice back elbow, puts him down. He put a little extra into that elbow. I don't know if anybody noticed that right there. He put a little bit into that elbow. He did. He threw him like a football, Justin. As now Gaines. Whoa! Look at the punch right to the face. Literally punched his lights out. Back elbow into the corner there. And now choking him. Gaines now not playing any games. Came in here and literally stopped Ayo Smudge's momentum dead in its tracks, and now going to tag back in Yojo Jerk. And now Jerk going to try to get some of the pie here with a big back rake. And now got him in a headlock and punch right to the face, right to those eyes. I think he busted Smudge wide open with that punch to the face and a big-time elbow drop to the throat and chest. What a match this is right now, ladies and gents. I appreciate you all for hanging out with us here at the LSWA. Let your friends know. Crow, hit up 3-Star Draw. Say you want to be a wrestler. You better get your ass over to LSWA and subscribe. You hit a Poplar and you say you get your ass over to LSWA and subscribe. Matty Matson, get over to LSWA and subscribe. Join the roster. Punk with Toys, everybody, get over here and join this roster. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel. ladies and gents. As now, Toy Gaines. Wait a minute, the power of Smudge will not be denied here as he broke right out of that submission move. A nice shoulder tackle by Toy Gaines. As now Gaines going to work over that knee. Ooh, man, oh, man. You see the knee brace on Smudge. Smudge had some reconstructive knee surgery a few years back on that knee, and Gaines must know about it as he's working over that knee pretty good right now. As now look at Gaines. Jerk now kicks Smudge right out of the ring and now knocks Frankie down. Man, oh, man, Jerk fired up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LSWA. If you were just joining us, we appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for coming through. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. But we took a hiatus, and now we are back, ready to go. This is the first Gimmick Factory show of the month of October, right? We're still in October. Of October. As now Jerk works over Frankie on the outside, making sure he doesn't get involved. I got to say, I'm impressed with the I haven't seen many tag team maneuvers from the Mega Powers just yet. But I think it's because Jerk has been in the singles mindset. He's been in that solo mindset now for quite a few months, working on WCW, working on the Gimmick Factory. He's been the Gimmick Factory champion. He's been the TV champion. So Jerk has really been working on a singles mindset here. Now finally seeing a tag team maneuver from both of these men, but they're keeping it simple. Just some simple strikes. As now, no, Smudge looks a little angry. Look at that power, just drops Gaines right on his dome. Man, oh man. This is insane right now. As Smudge really showing the LSWA crowd why they are the seasoned team. Listen, we walked around, I'm sure the booker walked around the locker room, said, listen, the Mega Powers want to debut. Anybody want to step up and fight them? And I can guarantee you, I didn't have to be in this locker room because I was over in the production meetings, that Smudge and Frankie stood up and was like, yeah, we'll take them on, because they have taken on all challenges that have been put in front of them. Impressive showing from Smudge right now. But let me tell you something, Jerk is the former Gimmick Factory champion, man. He is no slouch. And Toy Gaines is now under the tutelage of a two-time champion. I mean, come on, three-time champion. I think he's been the Gimmick Factory champion twice. As Frankie kicks out of the barrage of attacks from Jerk now. Jerk now going to punch him right in the face, man. Look at this now, just striking him right down. Impressive from Jerk right now. As now Jerk going to wait for Frankie to get up to his feet. Frankie dazed and confused, not knowing where he is. Going to put him to sleep here with the sleeper hold. But Big Smudge going to break that up smartly. Smudge knew what was going to be the end result there. Frankie was going to need a can of Folgers Crystals to wake his ass up. 1, 2. And I thought the Mega Power was going to walk out of here with a victory, but Smudge able to get that shoulder up just in time. Man, this could have been a short night for Smudge, as now they're starting to work like a well-oiled machine, as Jerk now going to go for a big-time bulldog, dropping Frankie right on his face. And now waiting for him to get back up to his feet again. Smudge can do nothing but watch as he's going to try to put him to sleep again. Oh my goodness, we lost the feed, but it's back. My goodness, we lost the feed again, and it's back. Is Frankie going to go to sleep? I think Frankie's going to sleep. I think he's going to sleep. No, Frankie was able to kick out, but I keep losing the feed here as this damn fucking thing is being a real pain in the ass. As now Frankie able to get the tag out. Man, the feed dropping makes me feel like we're watching it back in the 90s. That shit used to happen all the time. As now Jerk works over Smudge. He thought he had the victory here with the sleeper hold, but now Frankie able to get a tag. And now Smudge tagging out, but Jerk is just literally like a man possessed as he is fighting with everything he has here. And now airplane spin. Classic move right here from Jerk, spinning him around. That's exactly true, Krusty Okro. Thank you. Even the cameraman's getting put to sleep with that sleeper hold. As now Toy Gaines back in the ring here. Now going to wait. Maybe wants to get some of Frankie here before they try to get out of here with a big... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Toy Gaines going for the Razor's Edge. He's going for that Razor's Edge. Drops Frankie right down on his dome. Going for a cover here, but Smudge is able to break that up. I saw that coming right away. I think Smudge knew what was about to go down right there. Man, oh man. Smudge is, I think, starting to sweat a little bit. I think he's starting to get a little nervous here. Watching Jerk and Gaines get some synergy here, starting to work like that well-oiled machine that you see on Mondays and Thursdays. They're now bringing it to Sunday afternoons here as a tag team on LSWA. Highly impressed I am with the Mega Powers right now, but man, I am more impressed with Ayo Smudge. Look at that blockbuster maneuver by Ayo Frankie. Goes for a cover here. Gaines, better come in here, break this up, and is able to break it up just in time. I thought Gaines was going to watch on as Frankie scores a big-time victory there. What a blockbuster maneuver by Ayo Frankie. And now a nice maneuver by Frankie again, putting down Yojo Jerk, and now going to tag the powerhouse Smudge in. As now, Smudge can now just pick the bones clean like a vulture after Jerk got hit with all those maneuvers here. We might see another tag team maneuver here from Ayo Frankie and Smudge here. Are we going to see Smudge it out here? I think we're about to see them smudge it out. They're about to smudge it out right here. No colors, just brothers smudging it out right there on a Yojo Jerk. Gonna knock all the air out. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by the former champion Jerk. What resiliency from Yojo Jerk. Man, oh man, I apologize for this feed, guys. I am so sorry, for real, for real. Like, I don't want to touch the thing because I don't want to fuck it up. But I think it doesn't matter at this point, does it? Jesus Christ. And now, Irish whip into the corner. I'm buying one right fucking now. Yeah, I'm buying one right now. That is a 4K, okay. And now Smudge gonna walk Jerk around right in front of Toy Gaines, drops Jerk right across the turnbuckle pad. Man, oh man, drops him right out of the corner. I'm just trying to get this damn thing, HDMI split. Here we go. Like, what the actual fuck? Some of these are cheap. I don't know which one is good. I gotta look. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some. Not too bad. As now, wait a minute, we're seeing another tag team move here. They're gonna dump Jerk right on his dome with the big time back body drop. What a maneuver there. As now Frankie in the top rope. Beautiful frog splash by Ayo Frankie. Dropping all his weight across Jerk. 1, 2, and it's over. Ayo Frankie and Smudge get the big-time victory over the Mega Powers as we are now heading to the replay. But let me tell you something. I am highly impressed with the debut of one Toy Gaines. This is a bright future here at the LSWA, ladies and gents. And let me tell you something. Highly, highly impressed with the debut tag team of the Mega Powers. Something tells me that they are going to be in the tag team hunt. I mean, they showed everybody, but let me tell you something. And I think I'm getting a note card right here from one of these idiot producers. Give me that card, dummy. Why don't you fix the fucking feed? What's wrong with you, dummy? Hold on a second. This card says that, oh, shit. Next Gimmick Show Factory, next show. Let me rephrase that. These dummies wrote it wrong. At the next Gimmick Factory show, you buffoon. At the next Gimmick Factory show, Ayo Smudge will get a shot at the LSWA Gimmick Factory Tag Team Championships. They will take on the winner of the Handsome Snakes and the Edwards Brothers. Thank you. Learn how to write, dummy. That is later tonight for the championship. The Edwards Brothers are taking on the Handsome Snakes. And whoever wins that match, you better keep your eyes peeled because Ayo Smudge is coming your way. And you're going to get moves like that like you just saw that blockbuster. What a maneuver there. And let me tell you something. This tag team division is shaping up with every month that goes by with LSWA. I feel the tag team division is going to grow and grow. You'll see. Like a small peepee being touched for the very first time. It's just going to grow and grow. And that is what's going to happen with this tag team division. That much I can promise you. As now, Smudge and Frankie celebrating in the ring, and Frankie celebrating a little too much here as he is shaking those ropes, and I think he can't stop. I think he's caught. Instant classic, 4.5 stars. Fantastic tag team match we just witnessed. Now let's keep it moving to yet another, I think, debut here. If not, I might think this might be some women's action that we are about to see go down here at the Gimmick Factory. I'm not sure. Let's see what we got coming up next here on the show. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. I am right here if you're wondering. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am Tone Bone. I am your master of ceremonies today here at the Gimmick Factory because, of course, Tony Styles taking the night off because that's what he does best. Anyway, it's me. We're here in the Gimmick Factory, and up next is a one-on-one contest. Two monsters, one debuts. Scotty Osborne, a.k.a. War Chest Full of Toys. That's how you all know him in the chat. He debuts here tonight at the Gimmick Factory against current reigning monster, Grievance. So let's get to the building, and let's see how this one is going to play out. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all for being here. We got 15 people. Oh, wait a minute now. What is this about? In the ring now. What the hell is this? Scotty Osborne putting his hand on the what the hell is this? A little sportsmanship between the monsters. Is something else going on here? We were just talking about tag teams. What the hell was that about? But let me tell you something. I am terrified. Look at the power of Grievance as he just jacks up Scotty Osborne and drops him right down on his face. And now choking him out. What the hell was that? War Chest Full of Toys. Man, oh man. Impressive. Impressive right now what's going down here in the ring between Grievance and Scotty Osborne. Jeez, oh, jeez Louise, folks. Look at the size of War Chest Full of Toys. That looks like a War Chest Full of Toys. Let me tell you, as he drops the big-time knee right across the lower back of Grievance, and now going to work over Grievance. Pretty good. Let me tell you something. Grievance is no slouch. Grievance has been dominating since he's come into the LSWA. And I think Grievance did say to me earlier, what the power? Did you just see that maneuver by War Chest Full of Toys, a.k.a. Scotty Osborne? Man, oh man, that is some power displayed by the big man as he now tosses Grievance right back into the ring. Grievance was telling me today that he did want to form a tag team. And he wanted to form a tag team so dominant that the tag team championships would be just right for the taking. Was he referring to Scotty Osborne? Now, everybody, of course, you're saying, why does everybody talk to you, Tone Bone? You're a dick. First off, fuck you. Secondly, I am a locker room leader. These people love me in the locker room. I talk to everybody. Okay, so just when you think I don't talk to you, I talk to you. All right? So, oh, man, it goes for the big-time leg drop, but misses it. As now Osborne getting on top of that with a nice drop kick. And puts down Grievance. What a one-on-one competition. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think so far of the action. We are 3 matches in. 2 of these matches so far. The tag team match, of course, with the debuting Toy Gaines. And the Fatal 4-Way match with the debuting Evil Dookie. And, of course, Edward Fox. Tell me what you think so far. Tell me if you're enjoying the show. Tell me if you want to see more. In the LSWA, please, just sound off in those comments. As Scotty Osborne now in firm control of Grievance, puts Grievance right down on the back of his head and goes for a cover here. One, of course, we were able to bring out the big bucks and hire Charles Robinson. We got him working for us as the referee. As now, Scott Osborne now still in control of Grievance here. And now look at that maneuver. Did you see? Look at his power by Scotty Osborne as he puts him down. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. And Grievance able to kick out again. Is this how Grievance selects tag team partners? He gets his ass kicked by them to see how they fight. And now, Scotty Osborne's got him. It looks like in a jackknife power bomb. Jackknife power bomb puts him down. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Grievance. What a match you are seeing. As a War Chest Full of Toys. Well, Bear 11 Charlie, you are in here in the crowd. If you want to be a part of the show, we'll put you on the show. All you got to do is let me know. You might have let me know already, and if not, let me know on Instagram what you want exactly, and we will get you on the next Gimmick Factory show you will debut. As Grievance now still, oh wait a minute, finally nice dragon screw leg whip puts down Scotty Osborne. Hell of a maneuver there by the big man, and now Grievance showing off his powers. He slams Scotty right down, no problem. And here we go. As now, wait a minute. Grievance now, beautiful bulldog power slam. 2 men right now exchanging power blows, or death blows, if you like that movie. As now, wait a minute. Grievance waiting at the top rope. goes for the big-time clothesline and drops Scotty Osborne. What a match you are seeing, as we have finally got a confirmation from Bear 11. Charlie will now be joining the LSWA. As, oh, wait a minute now, Grievance working over Scotty Osborne and slams his head. Well, uh-oh. Oh, I've seen the choke slam before. I've been on the receiving end of a choke slam. It's not fun. But no, instead goes for the tombstone pile driver. This move's even worse. Drops Scotty right on his head. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. As now Grievance goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, War Chest kicks out. Grievance can't believe it. But at the same time, he looks kind of impressed. As now drops the knee right into the corner there. LSWA, where the big boys play. That's right. Very true. We all meet at the Gimmick Factory now and settle our differences, settle scores, and end wars, if you will. As now Scotty Osborne fighting back with everything he's got. A nice suplex slam there. Osborne really demonstrating some serious power. Listen, Grievance is not small. He's a big dude. And he will just, he will sandbag your ass. So you're going to have to power him up. So War Chest Full of Toys is a pretty strong cat right now in order to pick that sumbitch up and do what he just did. As he is now going to drop that knee right into the side of the head of Grievance. Man, oh man, this competition, this action has been fantastic top to bottom, ladies and gents. I appreciate you all for hanging out with us right now. Irish whipping into that rope there. And now look at that as now, oh, wait a minute. Scotty Osborne now going to choke him in that corner. And now goes for a cover. 1, and a kick out by Grievance. War Chest Full of Toys now, so showing some visible frustration here, if you will. Not happy at all. And now look at this now. Beautiful spine buster. Man, the power. They're going to cover him. Look at this now. Disrespectful too. And a kick out by Grievance. Whoa, what a spine buster there. What a move. What a match you are seeing by these giants. And now look at this. Snake eyes. And look at this, Scotty Osborne in that rope. Big boot drops Grievance and now goes for the big leg drop. What a succession of moves there from War Chest Full of Toys. We're going to call him War Chest Full of Moves right now. As Snow, wait a minute, Grievance with a desperation-like maneuver, that gut-wrench suplex. Just putting down Scotty Osborne just to try to break that momentum, because Osborne now, Charles Robinson is in the way, and now, look at this, they're completely in the way, got caught up between these two titans. Now Irish whip off the ropes, tossing Grievance right to the outside. I think now maybe that sportsmanship tossed out the window here, as these two men are going to start really beating the shit out of each other. But maybe this is how they get down. Maybe this is what Grievance was looking for. He was looking for somebody as sinister, as fucked up as he is, so that he and this guy can form a tag team, become the most diabolical sons of bitches we have seen this side of the LSWA, and so that they can win the tag team championships. Because right now, Scotty Osborne is showing Grievance and us that he will do anything it takes to score a victory, especially here in his debut. Wants to make a name for himself, even if it's at the expense of his potential tag team partner. He doesn't care. As now Grievance drops him down. Nice sidewalk slam onto the sidewalk. As War Chest Full of Toys completely out of it. Grievance now going to get back into the ring. Say screw it. Get counted out. I don't care. That's the kind of fight these two men have at this point. It's, are you just going to stay down, or are you going to be stupid enough to get back in the ring? And it looks like War Chest is stupid enough to get back into the ring here. And now reverses it. Grievance might be going for that choke slam finally. Is he going for it? No, he's just calling for it as they collide. War Chest kind of saw it coming here. Now as War Chest puts him right up onto his shoulders here. True power being displayed. Now Grievance reversing out of it with those back elbows. And now Grievance going to go for what looks like a tombstone power driver. No. As now Scotty Osborne's going to go for that power bomb yet again here. Ladies and gentlemen, this might do it for Grievance. Down he goes for a cover. Robinson goes right into position. 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Grievance. Man, oh man, War Chest can't believe it. in a complete state of disbelief as he tosses Grievance right across the ring. What a match you are seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen. And we have so much more action to come. I think up next is a women's championship match. What action you are seeing here as Warchest showing everybody. Like I said, the suits, the dipshit suits in the office in Manhattan, they must be real happy with some of these new acquisitions that they have signed here. Big time, big boot by Grievance. Although, and none of the debuts have succeeded, by the way. They've all lost. And now, oh, nice dragon screw leg whip. Can Warchest full of toys change that fate? Now, what a would look like a bear hug spine buster. Now goes for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Grievance. Grievance will not be denied here, as now Warchest just waits for him to get up to his feet. He might be going for a third power bomb, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Grievance is going to be able to kick out of a third power bomb, jackknife style. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, and it's over. Scotty Osborne, a.k.a. Warchest full of toys, scores a big-time victory. Let's go to that replay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of beef and cheese in the ring, a lot of big old meaty old men slapping meat, and they did a lot of meat slapping in here right now as you are seeing the replays. Ladies and gentlemen, what action we are seeing. That is right, Crown Fox. LSWA is back. Kitsune, it's good to have you in the chat. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and share it. Hit the share button, hit create post, say what are you doing, get your ass onto Saturday Afternoon Slam and hang out with the LSWA, hang out with Tone Bone as he calls the action because stupid Tony Styles decided to take the night off and go hang out with Radisson Vale. Go scratch your ass. This is where I want to be on a Sunday afternoon. I want to be watching action like this, like you're seeing in this replay between these two big old meaty old men beating the shit out of each other. This is what you want to see on Sunday afternoons. I am excited to be here. You are excited to be here. Let everybody know you're excited to be here. So please, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you share the posts. Make sure you hit that bell notification so that you know when the storyline-based content hits. We are going to have a good time on this channel, I promise, as you know from the past. If you've been following LSWA over on the other channel, you know that we bring the heat. And tonight, or today, is no different, as you are seeing the third jackknife powerbomb delivered to Grievance. Listen, 3 powerbombs. It takes 3 powerbombs to put you down. Highly, highly impressive. I don't care who you are. I don't care what the win-loss column says. But here you are right now, Warchest full of toys celebrating his debut victory here. You're going to see all these pictures on the LSWA Instagram later today. If you haven't followed the LSWA Instagram, of course, if you have Instagram, please go over there, hit the follow button on the Instagram, and follow LSWA via the old picture machine. As we continue, we're going to move on to the next match. If I'm not mistaken, it's women's championship action. I have Bob Ross in the background. So if you hear him in the background, that's what they have playing here in the production office. And here we go. LSWA's women's championship match on the line. Of course, Crown Fox Productions shows up into the chat room just in time to see what is going down. Nico Tronco is in the house. What's up, Nico? It's good to see you. As we are now going to see, can Virgo Cool, can Stacey Hatch finally do what no one else has been able to do? Knock off the Crazy Fox. We are going to head down to the Gimmick Factory and check out this triple threat match as we are about to see some great LSWA action. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate for everybody coming through here on this Saturday afternoon. I appreciate all the support as always. Thank you so much. We're trying to grow this new channel. We're trying to make it. We'll come back to me while the fucking idiot is over there in the ring announcing the women's match. I appreciate all you guys coming through and subscribing to this channel, liking this channel. I know I'm starting a whole new channel. It's kind of annoying. But this is all LSWA. That's it. So if you're a member, if you're a part of this, you will be on the storyline-based content. I just need you guys to share it. I need you to post it in your Instagrams, like when I post the pictures. I need you to share the link, you know. So please help me out. This is like kind of like a real wrestling company. So we're trying to flyer the neighborhoods. So please help me flyer the neighborhood. let's get back to the Gimmick Factory as Virgo Cool is heading to the ring. Virgo Cool now heading to the ring here as she's about to take on her friend and fellow tag team partner, the Soul Sisters, Kitsune, for Kitsune's LSWA Women's Championship. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, really and truly. But we are about to see women's action for the LSWA Women's Championship. Of course, you can catch Virgo Cool over on Rough Shots Channel. You can follow Virgo Cool on Instagram and, of course, the YouTubes. You can follow Kitsune at Crown Fox Production. Kitsune, as of late, for the last 18 days, going to go on 19 days today, has been going live every night. She will be live tonight on her channel, the Crown Fox Productions, at 8 p.m. She's going to be doing some whether it's video games, whether it's reading tarot cards, coloring. She has a bunch of stuff there, and she has great opinions and great views. So please, if you're not following Crown Fox Productions, head on over to Crown Fox Productions and give her a follow. You can support this lovely lady, Stacey Hatch, and her husband over at Infinite Rob's channel by going over to Infinite Rob and just Rob's Infinite Realms and just hitting that subscribe button, or if he's on Instagram, just Rob's Infinite Realms, and hit that follow button. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a focused Stacey Hatch heading into the ring. There is a focused Virgo Cool at ringside. They are both awaiting the Women's Championship. My lovely lady, the beautiful, sultry Kitsune, will be defending her championship. Now, if she loses, she's going to get her ass kicked. She's going to be sleeping on the couch tonight. But I have the feeling she's going to win because this lady perseveres. She may be a psycho. She may be a crazy fox, but let me tell you something. She is a persistent one. So I think she's going to get the job done. Alpha Red is in the house. What's up, Alpha? It's good to see you, brother. You are in action a little later today. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. As now, Kitsune about to hit the ring right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you all for coming through and joining us here. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit you with that Kitsune theme song right now. Kitsune in the house. Champion gets the music, I guess. And she is headed to the ring right now. Let me know if you hear that Kitsune theme playing through the arena right now. Highly impressed I am with my lovely girl, Kitsune, who always gets the job done. The Women's Championship. Now, let's take a second. If you're just joining this stream, if this is the very first time watching an LSWA event, just take a second to just look at the championships custom made by this guy now on LSWA, on the beautiful waist of Kitsune right now, is the custom-made LSWA Women's Championship. What a belt, what a champion, what a company. But I am so happy to be here, ladies and gents. Thank God Tony Styles decided to take the night off. What a bum. I get to call this action. I get to see my lovely wife in action, defending her championship against Virgo Cool and Stacey Hatch. Impressed. Impressed is an understatement right now, to be quite honest with you. Kitsune ready to go now. Takes off the imaginary jacket, I think that is what that little maneuver was. And now Kitsune ready to go. As now we are about to get some, I think, big match introductions right here. No? Are we going to get? No, we're not. Okay, here we go. Virgo Cool's ready. Stacey Hatch is ready. Kitsune is ready. Not even taking off her glasses. She's going to fight with them shits on. She said, fuck that. I'm going to fight with these shits on. I don't make the rules here. But now Kitsune going right after Virgo Cool. Friendship be damned. As now Stacey Hatch goes, let me get some of that double neck breaker from Stacey Hatch and Kitsune. And now Stacey Hatch goes right after the women's champion. Clotheslines Kitsune and puts her right down now, stomping on the fingers of Virgo Cool. Man, Stacey Hatch says, I know what's on the line, and I want to take that championship off your waist. The question is, can she? As now, look at this now. Virgo now trying to put down Kitsune. Kitsune reversing out of it. As you know, if you know any females that want to be a part of the roster can be a part of the roster by simply subscribing and saying they want to be a part of the roster. Your wife, your friends, anybody, I guess. We're trying to extend all the rosters on all facets. So anybody who wants to join, we are inclusive. We welcome all parties to the LSWA. All you got to do is like and subscribe to the channel, share the posts, and be a part of the locker room. And here we go now. The action is spilled to the outside. Of course, in a triple threat match, there are no rules. So you can use some weapons, as Kitsune has brought the lumber out in the kendo stick. As now, look at this now, cutting the tree down. is Stacey Hatch. And now, look at this Virgo. Both of them working over Kitsune, figuring they might as well get it while the getting is good, that they could potentially take that championship off the waist of Kitsune. And I don't think that's going to happen, quite honestly. That's my lovely lady. I train her every week in the ways of the Jedi, so she knows. Okay? She is now a member of the cloth, and by cloth I mean spandex tights. And now drops him down. Nice, Virgo cool. Nice maneuver by Virgo cool right on her friend. I mean, listen, got to be impressed with the fact that they're, you know, going to put their friendship aside here and fight, because they know the championship is on the line and they can't just be friends here. There's got to be a winner. As now, look at this now. Kitsune looked like she was going for the unprettier. Drops her down in a bulldog instead. As now Stacey Hatch trying to get some, but no. Virgo now goes for what looked like a kick, but missed. Nice DDT by Kitsune. Puts down Stacey Hatch. Man, what a match. So that's absolutely right, Justin Booth. Kitsune does not have a championship advantage, as you can now, I mean, Stacey Hatch could pin Virgo cool and get the victory like she's about to do right now, and Kitsune can do nothing but watch, but no, man, just breaks it up. You're absolutely right. The odds are against her here, as they can go down a number of ways here and not to your benefit. And that's a damn shame. Lunchbox Killer in the house. What's up, Lunchbox? It's good to see you, dude. Welcome to the show. Like I said, LSWA's back. It's back on its own YouTube channel. It will no longer be on the Legend Series channel. It'll now be on the Legend Series Wrestling Alliance channel. As Kitsune now drops. Oh my goodness! The sledgehammer tossed right into the face and glasses of Kitsune. As Stacey Hatch, really, since the bell has rung, has been a force to be reckoned with. As now Virgo Cool taking him to the woodshed, so to speak, with the kendo stick. And now the old thump, the old JYD style, goes for a cover one and broken up by Stacey Hatch. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lunchbox Killer, enjoying the action. Got a bunch of you guys in the house. I appreciate you. That damn number, that subscriber number, better have gone up. I appreciate you all. And now, look at this now. Stacey Hatch looks like she's going to go for her move right there. Now drops Virgo. But referee Rosa Gurney completely knocked out there. And she's now finally getting back up to her feet. And Kitsune, oh, wait, a nice standing moonsault by Kitsune. Putting down, or trying to, but can't keep down, Stacey Hatch here. I'm very nervous right now. My lovely wife is in the ring now, putting herself in harm's way as she just jumps right out of the ring. Shut up, you can't. You might break an ankle, bitch. Don't do that, dummy. And she now grabs the bat, but drops the bat because she knows she's got to break this up here as Virgo trying to get Stacey to tap. But Stacey does not tap. And now catches Stacey in a beautiful bulldog. My lovely lady, I taught her that shit. And now she's hitting Virgo Cool with everything she's got. Irish whip now right in the Rosa Gurney. Of course, referee getting in the way of Kitsune. As now Kitsune goes back to the outside, going to get some more toys to play with here. Now the steel chair, the great equalizer. I've used the steel chair quite a few times here. And oh, what a power bomb onto that steel chair by Stacey Hatch. You dastardly Jezebel. How dare you hit my wife that way, you son of a bitch. Oh, wait a minute now. Virgo's going after my wife. Oh, goodness, that just broke her jaw. Dude, please not mess with her mouth. I love that thing. Oh, wait a minute. Goes for a drop kick on the legs. As now Virgo going to dog walk Stacey to the ropes there. And now nice knife edge chop by Virgo Cool. Virgo now working over the leg. Is Kitsune going to let it happen? Nice sliced bread by Kitsune. Puts down Virgo Cool. Now all she's got to do is maybe put Stacey Hatch down. But Stacey, I would have to say the striking advantage definitely goes to Stacey Hatch. And now look at this whirly bird special by Kitsune. Putting her down. Lovely lady. I did not teach. Oh my goodness, the Sabu chest pass. That's what we call it, the Sabu special. I taught her that in desperation maneuvers. You throw a steel chair. Fuck it. And she did just that. As now Kitsune gonna go for what looks like a cover. I mean, she just threw a fucking chair at her best friend. I mean, Jesus, if that's not an indication of what Kitsune will do in the LSWA Women's Championship match. Okay, he did it again. I don't know what it will show you what Kitsune will do for this championship. Nice DDT on a Virgo Cool. And now high kick right to the face of Stacey Hatch. Nice Russian leg sweep. Definitely learned that from me. One of my favorite maneuvers. And a standing shooting star press. I did not teach her that. 1, 2, and a kick out by Stacey Hatch. God damn it. My wife now showing some frustration. Babe, do not get frustrated. It happens. They kick out. There's nothing you can do about it. And now, wait a minute, go for the BMF. Drop Stacey Hatch face first with the BMF. And now Virgo, nice splash. Virgo going for a cover. Kitsune hurt. Kitsune's hurt. 1, 2. Oh my God, I thought Virgo Cool was gonna steal the championship. Holy shit. A kick out by Stacey Hatch. And now, my goodness, Virgo Cool just busted my wife wide open. Kitsune now bleeding, and it's not that time of month, so no. Oh my goodness, do not bust my wife's face wide open. Come on. Goes for a, look at this now, goes for the submission hold on Kitsune. But Stacey Hatch luckily breaking that up. My God, this action is crazy right now. What an event. I gotta tip my cap to the booking committee here, as they did a fantastic job. As now Virgo Cool works over Stacey Hatch and hits Stacey Hatch with the thump. Now goes for the cover here. This might do it right here. She might be the champion. 1. And broken up by Kitsune. Man, oh man, thank God my wife was able to come to just in time. She was going to come back here to an earful, I'll tell you that right now. And now, oh, wait a minute. Now she's going to lock her back up in that submission hold. She's going to lock Kitsune back up in that submission hold. And this might do it. Oh, God. We are coming back to the Gimmick Factory. She's going to lose her championship, but no. Able to break out of that hold. I thought that was going to be the end right there. As now Stacey Hatch goes for a cover here. 1, 2. Stacey, oh, my God. I thought Stacey Hatch was going to walk out of here as the new women's champion. As Virgo goes for a leg drop but misses it. Kitsune going to the ropes for some help. As now look at Virgo Cool now working over those fancy footwork maneuvers there. And drops Stacey Hatch. Now has a sledgehammer. Oh my goodness. Right to the abdomen of Kitsune. Goes for a cover here. 1, 2. And a kick out again by Kitsune. My lovely lady with the beautiful testicular fortitude to kick out of that. And yes, that's what I said. And now, nice jawbreaker. Fantastic maneuver, baby. I taught you that one. And now going to jack her right up onto her shoulders here. What's she going to do here? Across the rope with the stun gun. Now locks up. Nice Spanish fly right on a Virgo Cool. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by Virgo Cool. Man, listen, I got to tip my cap to Virgo Cool and Stacey Hatch right now, who are keeping it, staying toe-to-toe with the champion. But now Virgo's busted wide open. Kitsune finally getting that receipt off that drop kick. And now gonna pin Stacey here. 1. They're broken up by Virgo Cool. Man, who is going to pull out the victory here tonight? Look at this maneuver now. Beautiful Huracan Rana by Virgo. And now Virgo working over Stacey again with those kicks. And now Virgo goes for a cover. 1. And broken up again by Kitsune. What a triple threat match you are watching right now. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just joining us, we are back here live at the Gimmick Factory, officially on the YouTube channel. We appreciate you all for joining us. I hope you're having a good time. We are having a blast currently with all of this crazy LSWA action. We are watching the Women's Championship on the line right now. As now Virgo's got her back in that submission. I don't know if my lovely wife's going to be able to hold out. And she is. My God, my wife is so resilient. I'm so proud of her right now. As Stacey Hatch now just throws the kendo stick in anger. And Virgo, nice back suplex by Virgo Cool. Nice maneuver there. Nice technique there. Impressive. As now my lovely wife now going to put her up into the high rent district. What has Kitsune got planned here? Kitsune now, what is this beautiful bulldog off that second rope? My God, the form my wife has. Beautiful. Goes for a cover. And now broken up by Stacey Hatch. God damn it, babe. You got to throw them out. They are vicious. That is absolutely right, Bear 11. These women know what's on the line, and they're putting it all on the line to become the LSWA Women's Champion. As now Stacey with a big-time forearm shiver to the back. Russian leg sweep. Look at that. Sweeps right over. Now punches Stacey Hatch right in the face. Virgo Cool now fired up. Wants to be the LSWA Women's Champion. As Kitsune completely on Dream Street in the corner. They're finally coming to. Now pounces up to that top rope. And now goes for that, what looked like a mosh pit, but missed it. And took a couple of sledgehammer shots. And Virgo now going for a cover. 1, 2. Virgo Cool is your women's champion. Virgo Cool has dethroned Kitsune right here at the Gimmick Factory. Oh my God, back to the replays here. I guess that might spell the end for the Soul Sisters as Kitsune finally dethroned by Virgo Cool of all people. What a match you are seeing, or what match you just saw. What an event. I think we are officially halfway through this event, by the way, and it is going awesome, ladies and gents, with a couple of production miscues because these idiots don't know how to handle wires. Morons. But what a match. Fantastic showing here. I appreciate all the kind words, ladies and gentlemen. Sound off in the comments if you are enjoying the action. If anybody gets in touch with Virgo Cool right now, hey, text her, send her a message on Instagram, say, hey, congratulations, you are now the LSWA Women's Champion. Well, what a match that was. As you're seeing right there, Virgo used the sledgehammer, the great equalizer, against her friend, Kitsune, and is now being handed the LSWA Women's Championship. Congratulations, Kitsune. You are now out. Off the top of the mountain, it is now Virgo Cool's time. And even though you knocked off my wife, I'll tip the cap to you. Impressive victory, 5-star match, great match. Let's keep it moving. Kitsune, I am sure, will be cashing in on her rematch clause. As now we keep it moving here to the next match. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We're about to see some more crazy, crazy LSWA action as we are keeping it moving here on the old Saturday afternoon slam. Oh, man, 6-man tag team action. The Figure Fight Club, Daredevil Dave, Peter Moline, J Mac, of course, put the name of the Figure Fight Club on the line as they will be taking on Morning Wood, as in Morning Wood, Jefferino, and Woody, and a debuting Mendoza is in the house, debuting for the LSWA. He said make him look like a classy cowboy. A classy cowboy he will look like. Ladies and gents, let's get to the Gimmick Factory. Okay, now, as you know, the Figure Fight Club has been dastardly. They have been screwing people over since they came to the LSWA, been in the LSWA since the beginning. Abby the Snake Cobra has paid people off left and or right. Okay? He has. He truly has. As we are now seeing the entrance of one Daredevil Dave, who is in the house ready to go. As you can see Daredevil Dave's costume right there. That's right, I made that. I constructed that. I did see on the island, which is that the multiplayer on the WWE thing, that you can buy superhero costumes. So Daredevil Dave, you might be getting an upgrade soon. So I might be heading over there to download some stuff. But here he is heading to the ring right now in the Gimmick Factory, ready to go. He's going to be teaming up with the Figure Fight Club, of course. His fellow cohorts in Peter Moline and J-Mac as they take on Morning Wood, Woody Triple Deuce, and Jeff Farino, and of course a debuting Mendoza. We are excited as this LSWA continues to grow, continues to get bigger with every week. We appreciate you all for hanging out with us and checking out the action, enjoying the action. Like I said, let everybody know, man. Let everybody know. You have a live stream, you're like, yo, you've got to go check out that LSWA. You're right now hanging out, you got nothing to do, hit that create post button and share it if you haven't. Please and thank you. As now Peter Moline going to make his way out to the ring. There has been some dissension in the ranks as of late in the Figure Fight Club. I assume that's why they're not coming out together right now, because usually they're unified. They come out all together, but lately there has been some confusion. They've recently lost Alpha Red. Alpha Red is no longer in the Figure Fight Club, although he might be still wearing his Figure Fight Club tights because he hasn't had new gear made. He's going to have new gear made. Don't worry, we'll get there. But Peter Moline, of course, if you're wondering, the spitting image of one Triple H. That is why he has earned the name here, Triple P. That's why we called Peter Moline Triple P. So if you see him in the chats and people are saying, what's up, Triple P? He got that here from the LSWA because he is the spitting image of the game, Triple H. As now, Moline slowly makes his way around, going to be drinking his water right there. Let's make sure he's nice and hydrated for tonight's competition here at the Gimmick Factory. Again, like I said, we appreciate you for hanging out with us. Of course, it is here, Tomebone in the booth, hanging out with you on this Sunday afternoon. I'm hanging out right there with you as we are all getting this done. So keep an eye. I don't know if it's going to be this week, maybe next week, for the first week of the storyline-based content that will be coming. I don't know if it's going to be Raw or WCW, but that's how it's going to be. So you get 2 storyline shows a month. It'll be Raw and Nitro, and then, of course, once a month we'll do one live event from the Gimmick Factory. If it grows and we get to insane numbers, of course, we will then, ramp it up or do what we have to do. But that's the goal. The goal is to build this together as Peter Moline makes his way to the entrance. Wait, his other tag team partner, J-Mac. But we need to build this up as best we can, all of us. I'm treating this like an actual wrestling company. So you guys are on my roster. You guys are going to help me flyer up the neighborhood, okay? In the neighborhood, I mean YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media you can do. I know a lot of us, we don't have many followers, I'm not saying. But if we keep going, it's going to move it up in the algorithm, and more new people will come and check it out. So please help me out, help out LSWA. I am going to screenshot a lot of this event after it's done. And post it on the Instagram. If you're following on the Instagram, you'll see your pictures. Just take your pictures, repost them. I'll tag you, for sure. So just keep a lookout for that. I always tag people when I make the posts. As J-Mac now makes his way to the ring. Longest reigning member of the Figure Fight Club. When Abi joined the LSWA and formed the Figure Fight Club, his first pick was J-Mac. And then his next pick was Alpha Red. And then, of course, Peter Moline joined the fray, and now most recently Daredevil Dave has joined the ranks of the Figure Fight Club. Jacob Real, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon, and thanks for watching the replay, bud. We got plenty more action left, so please make sure you catch the replay. As now J-Mac in the ring here. LSWA faithful aren't fans of the Figure Fight Club. I'll be the first person to tell you that. As we know, but listen, I've had my run-ins with the Figure Fight Club. Abi paid me to take the night off when he took the title of Yojo Jerk. I was supposed to be the #1 contender for Yojo Jerk's Gimmick Factory Championship, and I was paid to not show up. I'll be honest with you, I took the money. Well, I could use it. Went on a nice vacation with my wife. Had a lot of sex that weekend. It was good. But here we are. We're back. And I think we're about to see Morningwood make their way to the arena. And here they are going to hand out their THC-friendly snacks. Before they came out here, I went down there and I grabbed a couple of those THC pancakes. I got a box of those Bootios right up here. Fully about 60% THC. It's got about 300 milligrams in the cereal. It's got about 56 milligrams in each pancake. So if you eat a couple pancakes, we're talking upwards of 200 milligrams of weed. I'm floating. I'm sure you're floating. Let's have a good time. Let's watch Morningwood, of course. Jeff Areno here still has the WCW United States Championship, but if I'm not mistaken, has lost it on the storyline-based content to one Roll Keeper. Roll Keeping has now taken his title. I am going to roll a joint now, speaking of weed, as Morningwood celebrates here at the Gimmick Factory for finally returning after the hiatus we took. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Let me sound off in the comments below if this is the first time watching LSWA live stream. I'm sure you've seen things on the intranets and everything like that. But if this is your first time hanging out with us live, please let me know how you think about it. If you're enjoying it, if you enjoy this. A lot of times I do Tony Styles, but he's got the night off today because I have a headache and I don't feel like screaming. I am screaming a little bit here, but it's all right. And now we're about to see the debut of One Menjoza. Look at this. Look at the Cowboy making his way to the arena. Man, what a jacket. I love that jacket, by the way. Menjoza, let me know how you think about your character. Evil Dookie, tell me what you think about your character. Let me know, like I said, let me know what you think about the LSWA if this is the first time watching this. This is your first time ingesting the live feed and everything like that. I'm a first. Crow, how do you feel then? How are you enjoying yourself? I know you're about to debut, but I just want to get, the general consensus from everybody. I want everybody to support something they like. I don't want someone to support it just because they like me and they think this is stupid. So if you think it's stupid, it's fine. I'm not going to hold it against you, but, let me know. We need to make more shorts and clips to get people to come in. I am definitely going to do that, Shane. I am definitely going to do that, yeah. I plan on, I think you could do it through YouTube, kind of like you do through StreamYard. So I'm going to clip shit out and make a lot of shorts. But like I said, I got to get the watch. I got to get everything up. Because I think the more shit you get up, you'll start pushing through. As the bell is rung and Daredevil Dave attacking Woody Triple Deuce Mendoza. Let me know how you think of your character. Like I said, same with Evil Dookie. First time and fucking hooked. All right, so Evil Dookie is hooked. All right, loving it. As this is like a regular thing, the storyline-based content, we do. You can cut promos if you want. All you gotta do is send me the audio. I will lay it over your character. For a while, I was doing an AI program called Bozo, which was making the lips move for promos. I have had to cancel it due to, obviously, it being a lot of money a month. But I do plan on getting it back again at some point. Because it was just too good to not have, especially for this. So I do promos. We do storylines on the storyline-based content, obviously. So if you're liking it, I think you'll like the storyline-based content. I put a little bit more into that because that's edited. That's edited after the fact. It's like all post-edit. So like I'll add like cities and shit like that. I'm sorry, I'm taking my smoke break while the six-man tag goes down. I'm sorry. But as you're seeing, Mendoza now debuting. Look at that white shirt. Look at those pants. I gave you chaps because you wanted to be a cowboy. So I figured, cowboys wear chaps. You're going to ride a horse and shit, right? Gave you white boots. So, So I appreciate you. Mendoza. That's right. Okay, thank you, Evil Dookie. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, just like I said, if you guys have anything you want to add, anything you want to change, just let me know. I'll gladly do it. Like I said, Mendoza said he wanted to look like a classic cowboy, so I made him look like a classic cowboy. Put him in jeans, chaps, and a white shirt. Oh, you're very welcome, Mendoza. Mendoza looks like Prince. Hey, I'll accept that. He's about to make some doves cry. That's what he's about to do, ladies and gents. Can you guys hear the game audio? Like, can you guys hear that? Because I see it's registering on the switcher. I just want to make sure that it's not affecting anything. Oh, man, look at that. Nice knee by J-Mac as he has now entered the ring. Of course, this is six-man tag team action. Mendoza debuts now. Tell me what you think of all the debuts. There's been quite a few today. We got a couple more before the day is over. I appreciate everybody who is helping me out here, who has supported this little venture, this whole virtual wrestling thing. I have wanted to do this for years, since WWE 2K19. I've wanted to do this, and I'm so happy that I'm able to do it with actual people who want to be a part of it. Because, I've tried to do it with my own personal friends. Like you guys want to be on, they don't watch, they don't give a fuck, they don't care. So I wanted to find people that would love to be a part of this kind of stuff. So thank you guys, for real. As now Mendoza, nice neck breaker by Mendoza. Look at Mendoza looking very impressive in his debut. Not only is that outfit impressive, he looks like a Stetson man. He looks like he'd be smoking a Marlboro cigarette while drinking a hard cup of coffee out of a metal cup. But he has shown everybody that he can go. J-Mag is back. That's right. Everybody is here. Everybody is here tonight. If you didn't, but remember, there's a 20-person battle royal, so most of the people that are here right now won't be in that battle royal. But I think if you're not on the show tonight, you'll be on it the next time. Nice tag team maneuver by Morning Wood. Jeff Areno and Woody Triple Deuce putting it down on him. As they are now, they got J-Mac right where they want him. Nice big boot by Jeff Farino, putting down J-Mac. As he is begging J-Mac to get up to his feet. Now Irish whip now. Wait a minute, J-Mac now, nice reversal. J-Mac said, nice shoulder tackle. What a maneuver. Listen, say what you will about the Figure Fight Club. They may be dastardly. They may resort to dirty tactics. They may be a little messed up. But they get the job done, man. They're effective. And that's what it's about, being effective. That clothesline drops Jeff Farino right down. And now going to tag in Triple P. Big old Peter Moline going to get in the ring now and work over the Jeff Farino, the bouncy ball we call him, the Eclipse, because he has a maneuver called the Phoenix Splash, and when he is in that air, he could and will block out the sun for sure. Justin Booth is here. What's up, Justin? It's good to see you, bro. As now Irish whip into the turnbuckle pad there. And now Woody Triple Deuce going to get in the ring now. Woody, of course, everybody's resident favorite wrestler here at the LSWA, Woody Triple Deuce. And now Woody Irish whips Moline off the ropes now. Drop down. And nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Impressive by Woody Triple Deuce. As J-Mac now breaks that up. And now Woody going to kick him right in the stomach there. Now what's he going to go here for Peter Moline? Nice neck breaker. He's won a couple of matches that way. And Daredevil Dave knows that. That's why Daredevil Dave broke it up there. Nice tag team maneuvers there. Nice watching each other's back by the Figure Fight Club. Like I said, say what you will about the Figure Fight Club. They get the job done. They're a well-oiled machine. Hobby's got them firing all cylinders. And look at Mendoza now. Nice knee drop right to the chest of Peter Moline. As now, look at this now, going for a heel hook. But it's a rope break as Moline was right into those ropes there. Trying to get him to tap out here on his debut. Mendoza's waiting for Moline to get up. Oh, now look at this now. Is he going for that clash? There's the Mendoza clash. The Mendoza clash. And a kick out by Peter Moline. I thought that was going to be 3 as Mendoza immediately hits the Mendoza clash. And now Tony's Figs is in the house. What's up, Tony? It's good to see you, brother. Hit that like button, please. Hit create post. Share this. Let everybody know that LSWA is live over here on the LSWA YouTube channel. We need to share this all over. We need every facet of the community, of every fucking channel to see this. I don't care what channel you have, if it's a music channel, if it's a toy channel, if it's a video game channel, whatever it is, please create a post, share this link, let everybody know where it is, because we're trying to grow the channel as much as we can. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. As now Mendoza goes to the outside now, begs Woody Triple Deuce to get up. I got to say, this match is evenly matched, as Jeff Farino will match size with J-Mac. Moline matches size with Mendoza, and Triple D and Woody right there at the same weight class. As Mendoza, oh wait a minute, now Woody was able to reverse that. Nice drop kick by Woody Triple Deuce, putting down Daredevil Dave. And a kick out by Daredevil Dave. Of course, I'm taking a little smoke break here in the booth. Of course, it's Tone Bone here in the booth calling the action, because Tony Styles took the night off because he and Radisson Vale wanted to go on an adventure. You know what? Scratch your ass. Nice move by Woody Triple Deuce, dropping the Helio right over that top rope shades of the great Eddie Guerrero. And now going to tune in the ring now. Going to tag in the big fella, Jeff Farino. We're about to see the fastball special. Oh, my goodness. Jeff Farino just crushes Triple D. And Moline able to break that up just in the nick of time. I thought that was over right there for Triple D there. As now, wait a minute, Jeff Farino goes back to the top rope. We're about to see that Phoenix splash. No, instead, we just go for a regular splash, and he misses it. Triple D levels him with a Shining Wizard and drops him again with what looks to seem like a crossbody on the apron. They both went flying down to the floor as Daredevil Dave is fired up right now. It smashes Jeff Farino right into that guardrail. What's going to go on here? Daredevil Dave, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, American Destroyer by Triple D. Daredevil Dave showing everybody that he truly is a daredevil. Elbow off the way to the outside. Holy crap. Daredevil Dave is fired up to be here. I am impressed. Drop kicks Mendoza. Basically just rolled in the ring and said, welcome to the LSWA. And drop kick Mendoza right off the apron. I think we're starting to see something brew here between Mendoza and Daredevil Dave. Man, oh man, what action here. Look at this now. Jeff Areno goes for what looks like an insane neck breaker. He goes for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by J-Mac here. Jeff Areno trying to get this crowd fired up. An Irish whip into the corner there. Goes Jeff Areno. And now tags in back the old Triple P back in the ring here. It's the Figure Fight Club. It's Morning Wood and Mendoza. And now look at the spine on the pine. Spine buster by Triple P. As he is now, might be going for that pedigree. I think he might be going for that pedigree. Nails the pedigree. Damn it. And now Mendoza able to break that up, able to get in faster than Woody. Triple deuce, as Peter Moline ain't too happy about that. I wouldn't be neither if I was Peter Moline. But you know, it happens. It's now Moline going to work over the hands of Jeff Areno. I mean, I would work over the legs if I was Moline. I would have been working over Jeff Areno's legs. As we know, Jeff Areno can take to the sky real quick. And you don't want that to happen. Especially in a match like this, as you're seeing right now, Jeff Areno trying to get this crowd into it. But no, did not see the tag to J-Mac. And nice leg lariat, but didn't get all of it. As J-Mac, an Irish whip and big boot, he got all of that boot, that's for sure. Jeff Areno ate that big old yellow soul of one J-Mac. As now J-Mac's in the top rope. And now shoulder tackle, drops him down and goes for a recovery. He's going to go for a recovery. Is anybody going to break it up here? 1, 2. Oh my goodness, the Figure Fight Club walk out of here with a big-time victory with the shoulder tackle off the top rope. As you're seeing some great moves here in the replay. What the hell was that about? J-Mac doesn't seem too happy with the rest of his team. I don't understand what that was about, but there is trouble in paradise here with the Figure Fight Club. That much I can promise you. And we're going to get to the bottom of it, because Moline doesn't look too happy. Daredevil Dave, he looks happy to be there. But J-Mac, after taking a move like that, you gotta have to wonder, gotta have to be impressed, man. As he levels Jeff Areno with that big-time clothesline. Man, oh man, what action you are seeing in this replay here, ladies and gents. What a match. What a fucking night we're having. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me here on Sunday Afternoon Slam at the LSWA. It's the Gimmick Factory on the LSWA's YouTube channel. It's nice. Nice to have a brand, I guess, right? But we are here hanging out. I appreciate everybody who's come through. I appreciate everybody who's hanging out still. I appreciate everybody who hit that like button. Mendoza, this is far from over, buddy. You have a long road ahead of you. This is just the door being opened into the LSWA. We are going to see plenty more from Mendoza, as well as Woody Triple Deuce, and, of course, Jeff Areno. But there was that shoulder tackle that J-Mac was able to nail. As now the Figure Fight Club trying to celebrate. As you can see here, really reluctant to give Peter Moline a high five. But Moline going to celebrate nonetheless with his Figure Fight Club cohorts. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it moving right after this is done celebrating. I thank you so much for hanging out with us. For real. As that gets a 4 stars, it gets amazing rating. We're going to keep it moving to the next match. And I think it's another debut we're going to see in a second. But, guys, thank you so much, man. Like, for real. We're having a great time here. I know it's annoying to start a whole nother channel, and everybody's got to now go over to this channel and follow it and everything like that. But I appreciate you understanding. I appreciate you being a part of this. And I appreciate you enjoying it. So thank you so much. And let's get back to the Gimmick Factory, because right now we have a fatal 4-way match. And I wasn't kidding when I said we were going to have somebody debut, and we are going to see the debut of one crusty old crow in the No Limits championship match. As champion Zakanin has to put the championship on the line every time he shows up at the Gimmick Factory. That is the rules of the No Limits Championship. And, of course, we know Justin Booth, former No Limits champion, was always going to be sniffing around because he wanted to make sure that he had a shot and an opportunity to gain back his No Limits championship. And, of course, Alpha Red is in the house and on the hunt to become a No Limits champion himself. So that being said, let's take it to the Gimmick Factory and let's welcome to the LSWA one Crusty Old Crow. And here we go. As now the stupid announcer is going to announce the No Limits Championship. We'll just come back here, like I said, guys. This is a big deal. I want to try to get the watch hours, so thank you so much for watching this with me. If we do this enough, like I said, right now I'm aiming for once, maybe twice a month. Maybe twice a month to get the watch hours up with it. But I am going to put out the storyline-based content, just share it. Just try to get as many people to watch it as possible. I'm going to try to find some groups to share it in. So hopefully we can start to get a little bit of buzz with this thing. As Justin Booth now makes his way into the arena, of course, if you know Justin Booth, you know he comes out to the darkest side of the night. But unfortunately, I can't play that because that'll fuck up this whole stream. And I don't want to get us in trouble. So I'm not going to play it. Although I am looking for it right now. But I don't know if I see it. Yes, I don't see it, so I'm not going to play it. So, anyway. But, yeah. Oh, thank you, man, Joe's. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Like I said, if you notice, if you've been following, if you've been a member of the channel, we do storyline-based content. We do all kinds of crazy shit with this LSWA. I didn't anticipate it kind of growing the way it did. I just thought it was going to kind of die a miserable, quick, painless death. But it didn't. You guys stuck around with it. You guys enjoyed it. You guys kind of gave me promos. Like I said, you can send me promos. I will make promos if you want to do promos. It's up to you. I'm not chasing people down for promos because I know you guys are busy. You got lives. You got kids. You got bills. You got jobs. You got shit you got to take care of. So if you have time and you want to send the promo, just let me know, hey, I got a promo for you. And just send the promos over, as always, and we'll make it work. But Justin Booth now in the house, the Saponi Werewolf. Of course, multiple-time champion here at LSWA. Justin Booth has been here from the beginning and has been doing his thing since the inception of the LSWA. And he has been a staple here at the LSWA. And we are happy to have him here in the No Limits Championship match right now as we now awaits his next opponent, which let's see who that is. It's the Crusty Old Crow going to head to the ring now. Crusty Old Crow. I need everybody's theme song. So if you have a theme song to your channel or your videos and you want to use that instead, send it to me. I'll pop it in when we do the edits. But Crow now walking to the ring. You guys know him for his tactical perspective reviews. Of course, you can catch him on his channel, The Crusty Old Crow, where you can see all his amazing tactical perspective reviews as he brings a different level of reviewing to the action figure. And it's very informative, and it's one of my favorite reviews to watch. So go over there and check out Crusty Old Crow if you're not subscribed to him, which I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are. But he is now debuting here at the LSWA as he makes his way, his slow walk to the ring, ready to go. We got that black duster on, that black classic Crusty Old Crow cowboy hat. As he looks like he's fired up to be here. Highly intense is Crusty Old Crow. All right, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. We'll make sure we get that for you. And now we are awaiting the one and only Alpha Red. I'll play Alpha Red's theme because I know my wife loves that song. Even though I know she's probably not watching.
The challenger representing the club from New York.
Alpha Red's music now plays in the arena. If you don't have your own theme song, I tend to make some out of AI. And I got to be quite honest with you, AI has made some good-ass fucking wrestling themes like this one. And here comes Alpha Red. This one's going to be good, ladies and gents. These are some of the cruiserweight division here at the LSWA. I've been highly impressed with all of them. I mean, I got Justin Booth moved over to the Raw brand. And, of course, I'm being told that Krusty Old Crow will be on the WCW side of things when he makes his debut on the storyline-based content. Alpha Red, I'm being told, is officially heading to the Raw brand in a big-time maneuver here to continue to solidify the Cruiserweight division over on Raw. So they are going to be bringing Alpha Red from the WCW brand over to the Raw brand when the storyline-based content returns. Of course, we have a new Cruiserweight Championship on the Raw brand, and that is Alpha Red. I mean, not Alpha, it's Alpha, Action Figure Addict. But I'm excited to see the brand that Alpha Red will be bringing to the LSWA. Let's see who's next. See if I can pick his theme song. Let's see. I don't know who it is. Oh, Zakanin is in the house. I like Zakanin's theme too.
Representing
I don't know where it is,
3MB from Wichita, Kansas, weighing in at 220 pounds.
There he is, the No Limits champion, Zakanin, making his way to the arena. Of course, the translucent one, the white cobra, the albino cobra. I would call him the albino honey badger because he's wiry, he's fired up, and he will scratch your eyes right out. So, ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be not for the weak of heart, as the LSWA No Limits Championship will be on the line, and the deal is there are no limits. Weapons, anything's involved, but you just got to defend the championship if you're in the building. If not, it could happen backstage. So if you think you got a night off and you're the No Limits Championship, you better think again. As Zakanin makes his way, now he's ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the action. I am excited to see how this goes. The LSWA No Limits Championship on the line. I think we only got but a couple matches left here. As Krusty Old Crow now making his debut, shredded. Guy's a specimen. Works out up in the Great White North. Works out in Canada, I'm told. Every day, putting in that work. And now here we go. Fatal four-way action starts right out of the box. As I said before, if you didn't see yourself just yet, keep in mind we have a 20-man Royal Rumble to main event the show. As now we are seeing a debuting Krusty Old Crow, but we are seeing three of the finest athletes LSWA has to offer. And Zakanin, nice, beautiful DDT by Krusty Old Crow. Nails it right on the champion. Man, oh man, Crow making a hell of an impact already, going right after the champion, as Alpha Red and Justin Booth, who are not strangers to each other, have had a long-standing feud. When Justin Booth and Alpha Red, two of the original members of the LSWA roster, that was their first rivalry. It was against each other. And man, oh man, was that a hell of a rivalry between the two of them, as they went toe-to-toe and put everything on the line. And since then, have gained some kind of a respect for each other. Now, look at that. Justin Booth suplex Crow right into the corner. Man, oh man. Nice maneuver by Justin Booth now. Works over. But now gets caught by Zakanin, the champion. Zakanin drops him into that turnbuckle. Oh, now Crow clothesline Zakanin right out of the ring. Man, oh man, what action you are seeing for the No Limits Championship right now. Pele kick by Justin Booth, who now goes to the top rope. Justin Booth now, he's got something planned. I told the Raw roster, I told that Adam Pearce, I said, dummy, Justin Booth is the star you're looking for. Alpha Red is a star, and Alpha Action Figure Addict is a star. They're just on the wrong roster. You need to move them over here, do what you need to do, and we did it. We traded Peter Moline, and in return, we got the Cruiserweight's best. And now Alpha Red slammed down hard, and now I want to know what the moron suits in Manhattan did to get Alpha Red on the Raw roster. I'm impressed to see that, but now Zakanin trying to swing the cane, but Krusty Old Crow putting up a Canadian force field, won't let it happen. But no, Zakanin able to break through that force field and drop both Alpha Red and Krusty Old Crow down, but Justin Booth able to break up that count. As now Justin Booth attacking Alpha Red. Those knife edge chops. Now look at this now. These gentlemen know it's on the line. Well, listen, I fought for the championship. I'm currently a reigning and defending undisputed WWE champion. I beat Bret the Hitman Hart to become the champion. He's my freaking idol. And I had to put him on the shelf to become the champion. But I know what it's like to defend the championship. And the bottom line is, in these kinds of matches, you don't get a championship advantage. You know, most singles competitions, most matches with rules, you tend to have the advantage in terms of being counted out and disqualified. You still keep the championship. Now, I know you say that's still a loss, but it's still a championship advantage. I can take the loss and still walk out of here with the championship title. It doesn't matter. There is no advantage here. Weapons are involved. There's no countouts. There's no disqualification. And now I got to worry about 3 other morons trying to come after my championship belt. It is nerve-wracking, it is stressful, and I feel Zakane's pain right now as he is being body slammed by Crusty Old Crow. And now Crow going to go for a pin here, but it's quickly broken up by Justin Booth. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on the LSWA's YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. I appreciate all the kind words. Please continue doing so. Please continue to watch all the content we got coming out here in terms of the LSWA. And if you're following Legend Series, get ready for, a lot of play motions and freshly made prophecies and talking figures. And now, Crusty Old Crow looks like he's going to put him in the sharpshooter here. He's got Justin Booth in the sharpshooter. And it's quickly broken up by Zakanen. If I could tell you, I am no stranger to the sharpshooter. Like I just said, I took the title off Bret the Hitman Hart. He has locked me in that move quite a few times. But not only that, I learned that move from the man himself. And I apply it just like Bret the Hitman Hart. So let me tell you something. Crusty Old Crow had that thing cinched in pretty damn tight. And now Justin Booth, now look at that beautiful maneuver there by Justin Booth, putting down Crow. And Alpharad now goes for a cover here, but is kicked out quickly by Justin Booth as now Alpharad turns his attention to the champion, Zakanen. I appreciate everybody for coming through and hanging out. Appreciate you guys keeping this chat room lively. Thank you so much. As now Justin drops him down in a beautiful burning hammer. Goes for a cover on Alpharad, but Crow able to break that up very quickly. As now Zakanen trying to take him out here. Zakanen right now and Justin Booth have exchanged victories with one another, whether they're multiple man matches or singles competitions for the No Limits Championship. Justin Booth wants his championship back. Nice standing drop kick by Crusty Old Crow. Crusty Old Crow really bringing a Hart family level move style here tonight. Really impressing me, and I'm sure impressing the suits in Manhattan right now. Oh, nice German suplex by Justin Booth. Like I said before, man, the suits, man, have been really impressing me with some of these acquisitions that they've been debuting here tonight. Crusty Old Crow, War Chest Full of Toys, Evil Dookie, Edward Fox, so many people. Nice BMF by Alpharad putting down Justin Booth, and now goes for a cover on Zakanen. 1, 2, and Zakanen able to kick out. I thought Alpharad was going to walk out of here with the No Limits Championship, finally scoring a championship victory. Alpharad has been chasing championships since he's been here at the LSWA, but to no avail. As now referee Rosa Gurney trying to get position for Crow. Crow on his debut. Man, Rosa Gurney not in position in time enough for Crow to get that victory. As now, Justin Booth now in trouble. Pushes Crusty Old Crow right off his perch. Back onto the floor. Now Crusty Old Crow fires back with a big time clothesline and is waiting for Justin Booth to get up to his feet. And now he's going for another sharpshooter. He's locking it in. He's cinched it in nice and tight. Booth can do nothing. But Zakanen able to break that up, and Justin Booth able to get out of it with the help of Zakanen of all people. As now Zakanen, wait a minute now, Justin, oh my goodness, no. Oh, Jesus. Powell driver style maneuver, busting him wide open. 1, 2, and Crusty Old Crow on his debut. Crusty Old Crow on his debut has now become the No Limits champion. And yes, Tony Figs, Toy Gaines did debut. He debuted in the second match. As in a tag team with Yojo Jerk as they debuted the Mega Powers against Ayo Smudge. But Crusty Old Crow, you are watching the replay here. becoming the No Limits champion. Man, oh man, what a debut for Krusty Old Crow. Beginner's luck, maybe? I have no idea, but that pile driver style maneuver, gaining the pinfall victory, and now the LSWA's No Limits champion. Had no idea that that was going to happen here. I thought Alfred had the match won right there, but no. Zakanin able to kick out. Man, oh man, Krusty Old Crow scoring the victory, and it is now going to be handed the LSWA's No Limits Championship. Holy crap! Krusty Old Crow on his debut now is a Krusty Old champion. Welcome to the LSWA. Krusty Old Crow in an instant classic, 4.5 stars. The boy is headed to WCW. Sucks for us here at the Raw brand. But you know what? Good luck on your future endeavors in WCW. I'm excited to see what you bring to the Gimmick Factory now that you are the No Limits champion. So congratulations are in order for Krusty Old Crow. We're going to keep this moving. We're going to keep this gravy train moving as we are now heading to, I think, your pre-main event, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're about to get to the pre-main here, as we are about to see the Tag Team Championships on the line. They have been vacated. No. Oh, no. Oh, geez. I forgot about this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have this match to go. Big Talib, your Empire State Champion, is now putting his championship on the line in a gauntlet match. He's got to beat 3 other men. If Laser Pants gets the victory, the match is over. Laser Pants is the champion. But if he survives Chad and Laser Pants, he gets to his greatest adversary, one Don Curvin, the Butcher of Cannavaras. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the Gimmick Factory, and let's see if Big Talib can survive the onslaught that he signed up for. This was his idea. He wanted the gauntlet match. The gauntlet has been granted. The question is, can Big Talib survive 3 heavy hitters within the LSWA locker room? Ladies and gents, this is how it goes. 2 superstars run to the ring. When one superstar eliminates, okay, so we will go to the end. So there will be eliminations. I just thought it was if he lost, he lost. So he could lose his championship right here tonight. Will we see a new championship, a new champion crowned? Or will Big Talib prove his worth here at the LSWA by beating some of the best the LSWA has to offer? We're about to find out as the champion's about to make his way to the arena right now. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out, man. Thank you so much. There it is. The Empire State Championship looks good on Big Talib. He has to defend it in a gauntlet match. I mean, what better way to prove your worth as the LSWA's Empire State Champion than by winning a gauntlet match? Had to take my hat off. It's hot in here in the booth. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's good to be back here at the LSWA. We haven't done this in a while. So I'm happy to be back at it with you guys doing this and having fun. This was a good time. I forgot how fun this was. How much fun it was, I should say. Let me see something here. Hold on. I don't know if my wife is back.
And from Roswell, New Mexico, weighing in at 200.
And it's Chad is in the house, running to the ring. He's going to be the first competitor here in the gauntlet match. Oh man. I'm happy to be back with the Gimmick Factory here. This is a good time here tonight. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch the rest on replay. Great show today. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. All right, Bear 11, thank you, man. I will definitely be making you soon. And you will be debuting in the LSWA in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, bud. I'll make sure that we do the November show. If I'm going to do two lives a month, it'll probably be the first week and the last week of each month. So just keep an eye on it in terms of LSWA. As there it is, the Empire State Championship is on the line. Big Talib defends it against 3 other men. As now Talib fired up and ready to go. He looks focused, more focused than ever. And Chad looks fired up and ready to go. It's an opportunity of a lifetime here to win the championship from Big Talib. But can Big Talib continue his reign as the Empire State Champion? That's a good question, right? LSWA for life. Thank you, Lunchbox. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, thanks, dude. Ultimate Chad. That's true. That's a fact. Gave him that entrance on purpose, bud. But I gave him that entrance because it goes perfect with his song. And once his theme song kicks in, it works perfectly with it. Now Talib rarely works over Chad. Ooh, kicks him right in the chest. And now sits right on the chest. Chad might be in some trouble here already as Talib going to assert his dominance early in this match as they are now locked up in the dead standstills. Chad just going to walk him back into the corner just to try to get a break here. And of course, referee Chad Kroger going to break it up. And no, Talib kicks him right in the stomach. Oh man, Talib not at all impressed with Chad, as he now got him in a headlock, deep headlock here. Got that cinched in nice and tight right around the chin. And now look at this. Nice reversal by Chad. Drop toe hold. Wow, leapfrog by Chad, drop down. German suplex into a pin by Chad, 1. And no, kicked out by Talib. Man, Talib, you're going to have to do more than that to beat Talib. Talib has earned that championship, bro. He beat the crap out of people, man. This Slaughter versus Iron Sheik for the next generation. Right? That's absolutely true right there. 100% Crow. As Talib just wants to get he just wants to walk out of here with his championship. But he signed up for this. He's got Chad, he's got Laser Pants, and then he's got the Butcher of Nevada, or Nevadas, Don Curvin. As now, look at this, Talib gonna mush him right in that corner there. And tosses him out like a sack of trash. Talib fired up here right now. You don't want to get hit with that Talib powerbomb. It is no joke. And a stun gun off the ropes there. Nice maneuver by Talib. Now Talib's gonna start stomping out Chad. Now choking out Chad. Ladies and gents, after this we have a tag team match, tag team championship match. With the Edwards brothers and the Handsome Snakes, Mython the Python and Blake Tarver. And now, wait a minute. Big Talib now. He's got Chad on the top rope here. He's gonna, oh, what is he about to do here? Look at this maneuver. Samoan drop off the second rope on the Chad. Chad's in big trouble. 1, 2, and Chad kicks out. Man, oh man. Talib is reducing him to the Lord scale. That is right. Reducing him to a 4-inch pile of rubble. That is a fact right there. And oh, wait a minute. I was just telling you about the Talib powerbomb. But no, Chad fighting out of it with everything he's got. Chad just trying to survive at this point. As now Talib's got him with, it looks like a bicycle hold and a headbutt right to the middle of the spine. Okay, who you are, that's going to hurt. Irish whip off the ropes, and now goes for that. But no, Chad saw it coming and hit him with the chop block. And a backstabber by Chad. Chad hit him with those double knees to the back. And now Chad, look what he's going to go here. Oh, he went for that drop kick, but Talib able to roll right out of the way here. Oh, man, oh, man. Now drop kick right on a Chad by Talib. Talib looks like he might be trying to go for that powerbomb again. But no, Chad fighting with everything he has. No, my goodness, lung blower by Chad. Powerbomb backbreaker combo. Is Chad about to get this job done here with the Angel's Wings? Nails the Angel's Wings. Chad going for a cover. 1, 2. And Big Talib kicked out. Holy crap, I thought Chad was going to knock him off here. As now, wait a minute, Talib reverses it. Now just throwing elbows and forearms right to the face of Chad. Now going for a cover here. Using the ropes here. Dirty move, 2. And oh, Chad able to kick out just in time. I thought Talib was going to use the ropes to his advantage, get the W. As now Talib now going to look like he's going for a choke slam. choke slam, drops Chad right down. Chad now crawling to the ropes, trying, using the ropes. And now Talib now going to slam him down here. What's Talib about to do here? Is Talib going to go? Yes, I think he is. He's going to go for that Talib bomb. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Covers him. 1, 2. And Chad is done and out of here. So Chad has been eliminated. Talib continues his reign as the champion. And here comes Laser Pants. Not impressed at all with Big Talib as he heads to the ring right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us, watching the Gauntlet match. If you're just joining us, Talib has put the LSWA Empire State Championship on the line in a Gauntlet match. He just knocked off the first competitor, Chad, and now he's fighting Laser Pants. Already on the offensive. Impressive by Talib right now. Big time body slam, power slam to be exact. What a maneuver there. Goes for a cover 1. And a kick out by Laser Pants. Talib might be gaining momentum here. And if he can gain enough momentum, I shudder to think what he's going to do against the Butcher of Conor Navarez, Don Curvin, a.k.a. Felix, if anybody's wondering. Is Talib now begging Laser Pants to get up, and a shoulder tackle right off the top rope. Nailed every bit of that, man. I've been on the receiving end of the shoulder tackles like that, man. Those things were annoying, and they hurt. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Justin Booth, Evil Dookie already challenged. Wait a minute now. Talib tosses Laser Pants. The power displayed by Talib right now. Highly impressive. As Talib now going to work over to Hammerlock. The Laser Pants fighting back. And now Laser Pants going to lock him up here. Going to drop him with a stun gun right off that rope. Going to go for a cover. I don't think that's going to be enough to do it. And it's definitely not enough here. As Laser Pants going to try and stay on top of Talib. And now, oh, nice maneuver here. Oh my goodness, impressive backbreaker by Laser Pants. And kicks right to the midsection of Talib. And now look at this already, some smack talking in the locker room by Krusty Old Crow and members of the LSWA locker room. As Talib continues his dominance over this Gauntlet match. Highly impressive has Talib been so far, ladies and gents. He knocked off Chad pretty impressively and is now making quick work of one Laser Pantalones. Now off the ropes, Talib goes for a splash, but Laser Pants blocked it. Laser Pants blocked it, and now, wait a minute, ducked under the clothesline, did Talib. And now, what is Talib going to do? No, Laser Pants fighting back. And Laser Pants, oh, wait a minute, no, ducks the clothesline again. Man, oh man, Talib is impressive. Talib walks him over to those ropes. I'm sorry, I'm back. Had to blow my nose. And now, Talib, still in firm control of this Gauntlet match. Highly impressed have we been so far. Are you guys having a good time? There's quite a few people in the chat room right now. Please let me know if you're enjoying the LSWA action. We've seen a title change hands on a debuting match. Wait a minute, going for a cover, but no, kicked out by Laser Pants. We still have a tag team championship match, and then we have the Battle Royal to crown a new #1 contender. Of course, I'm not in that match. I'm over here in the booth because Tony Styles decided to take the night off, so Tone Bone had to do what he does best, fill in for other people, you stupid son of a bitch. That damn Tony Styles. Anyway, as now we are watching Talib continue to beat the crap out of Laser Pants. And now tosses Laser Pants back into the ring. Of course, as you know, Laser Pants, a team with Zakanin, but I don't know if Zakanin's going to be a team anymore. Zakanin might be taking his talents to the Mega Powers. Although Zakanin lost just now, so will the Mega Powers even be interested in laser paints? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Talib now goes for that Talib bomb on the laser pants this time. 1, 2, and Talib rolling, continues to roll, and now here comes the big time challenge. Big old Don Curvin, the Butcher of Coronavirus, heading to the ring right now. As you know, Talib and the Butcher have had their problems. They do not get along. If you follow along the storyline-based content, Talib powerbombed Don Curvin off the roof of an ambulance onto the concrete floor. If you are just joining us, please hit that like button if you haven't. Share it in your feed. Let everybody know how great of a time we're having right here at the LSWA Sunday Afternoon Slam. As now Talib, no, reverses by Don Curvin. Now Talib has fought two different men right now. He beat Chad and he beat Laser Pants. Can he beat Don Curvin? That is the true question. Can he get the job done against the Butcher of Coronavirus? As now Irish whip off the ropes, drop down, and a big back elbow by Don Curvin puts down Talib here. And now you have to give the advantage to Don Curvin as Talib's got it. Fatigue has to start setting in on Talib here. He's got to be getting tired here. As now Don Curvin now going to jack him up into those ropes. Man, that hurts. That sucks. Trust me, I tell you, that's happened to me quite a few times. I've been jacked up into those ropes, and it is not a good time. It is not fun. Knocks the wind right at him. Curvin crowns Talib and goes for a cover here. 1, 2, and Talib just able to get that shoulder up in time. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you, man. This has been the most views we've had since, I don't even think we had this many views when I was on the Legend Series channel. I apologize, the wire fell right out of my microphone. Jesus Christ. As Don Curvin now continues to work over, you're starting to see the bruising on the back of Talib from all of the beatings. I mean, this is the third gentleman he's fought in the same night right now, same match. As you can see, those welts and bruises starting to form on the back of Talib. And now look at this Curvin. Oh man, Curvin, what a slam by Don Curvin, puts him right down. And now stomping to the back of the head is Don Curvin, screaming to the heavens. You don't want the Capo's Nightmare. That is for sure the chokeout maneuver by Don Curvin. And I think that's what's about to happen here. Capo's Nightmare locked in. That's what I'm talking about. Don Curvin, member of the pre-roll crew, by the way. My guy, but Talib fighting back with everything he has. If Talib gets the job done here, I got to say, player of the game, right? I guess MVP of the show. If we had to pick one, if Talib wins tonight. As Don Curvin continues to work over the leg and now got him in an Indian deathlock, really trying to separate the ligaments, tendons of the knee of Big Talib here. What a match you are seeing, ladies and gents. What a match we are witnessing. What a night. I am so proud to have the LSWA here on the channel, officially a part of it, making it its own entity. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for being a part of the LSWA. And now, look, I got him in the trapezius claw right there. I taught him that maneuver, as you can see at the beginning of every Smokin' Joe's episode. Of course, on Same Time Toys Channel at 6 p.m. on Saturdays. 1, 2. And no, Talib kicks out just in time. As Curvin continues the onslaught. And now going to lock him in the Alkalade. The camel clutch. Shades of the Iron Sheik. And no, Talib refusing to kick out, refusing to tap out. As now, wait a minute, Curvin off the ropes here. Samoan drop by Don Curvin. Puts down Talib. Hitting those ropes. Big time headbutt right to the face. And now, Curvin is fired up. If I was Talib, I would be nervous here because he's got him in that Capo's Nightmare. He's got him in that Capo's Nightmare, and he's got it cinched in tight. He's got it cinched in tight. It's over. Don Curvin is your new Empire State Champion. That is my guy. The odds stacked against Talib, as you're seeing in the replays here. What a gauntlet match we just witnessed here, as my guy, member of the pre-roll crew, Don Curvin, finally bringing the gold right back to where it belongs in the pre-roll crew. Talib, though, highly impressive, as he was able to survive to the very end here. Beating Chad, look at this lung blower. Man, it was moves like that that would take its toll on Big Talib. This Angel's Wings here, beautiful maneuver by Chad, nailing it. I thought right here Chad was going to get the victory, but Talib fought on and not only beat Chad, but beat Laser Pants as well. And I'm sure you're going to see a bunch of replays here, so we're just going to continue to talk. I appreciate everybody for coming through. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit the like button. If you are new and you're just watching in the background, just let us know you're here. Say, yeah, I'm here in the background. I'm not saying anything, but I'm hanging out. So please let us know you're still watching. Let us know you're having a good time. Let us know you're enjoying the show. As we continue to move forward here, as you see Don Curvin now, who's that Capo's nightmare right here that would put him down. Moline has nothing. Not Moline. Big Talib has nothing to be ashamed of.
Here is your winner.
As he fought on, and he fought on well. And now you're seeing Don Curvin get handed the Empire State Championship, telling referee Chad Kroger to get out of his face. And back on the mountaintop, yet again as your champion, Don Curvin. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. Instant Classic is the review there. I'll show you right now. There it is. We come back to the booth here. We have a tag team championship match coming up next. Big time match. The last time at the Gimmick Factory, I think the Handsome Snakes were able to knock off Sam and Shane Edwards, but something happened. It was a loophole, and the LSWA brass vacated the LSWA Tag Team Championships, and now, Tony, there's 1-3 appeal. That's good. That's good, Crow. But, so they vacated the titles, and they're just going to run it back. The Handsome Snakes against the Edwards brothers to crown the LSWA Tag Team Champions. And here we go, ladies and gents. Sam and Shane, Mython and Blake. Let's see how this is going to go down. And Peter Moline saying he's coming for Don Curvin. A lot of shit going down. I like this. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. And let everybody know about the LSWA. Let us know we're back and in full swing. LSWA is back, folks. It is just now on its own channel. As you are seeing the Handsome Snakes make their way to the ring, I might have their theme song. Let's see.
The following is a tag team match set for
yeah, right here.
fall and is for the Action Championship.
Just move ahead.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 512 pounds, the World Tag
There
Team
it is.
Champions,
Playing the music. Maybe I'll see. I think I have Shane's. Yeah, I'm right here.
Handsome Blake
So we'll pay Shane's music next.
and Delicious.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing Shane Edwards' theme song. The Edwards brothers mean business. And they are here in the Gimmick Factory, ready to go.
At a combined weight of 497 pounds,
As they slowly make their way to the ring. Shane Edwards, Sam Edwards, the Edwards brothers ready to go. The storyline based content, Justin, will be it'll be twice a month. So 1 week you'll get Raw, and then like 2 weeks later you'll get WCW. So probably not this week, maybe early next week you'll get Raw, and then in a couple weeks you'll get WCW, and then at the end of the month I'll do another live. But we're going to save that for November. So we're almost at the end of October. So we're going to do the live streams twice a month starting in November. This is the only live stream you're going to get for the month of October because it's the 19th. And I'm going to just try to get a couple storyline-based content out. The shows might not be big. There might be only be like 4 matches or some shit. but we'll see. As we are now heading to the arena, the introduction to the Tag Team Championship match. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, man. The LSWA Tag Team titles were on the line. Now, like I said, the titles were all custom made by me, designed. And here we go, ladies and gents. Blake Tarpley's going to start this one off. Shane Edwards going to start this one off. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Tag team titles on the line, and here we go. We've seen this before. Nice drop kick by Blake Tarpley. And Lunchbox Kill going to go with the Edwards brothers. Good luck, Sam and Shane, says Krusty Old Crow. As now, Blake Tarpley resorting to dirty tactics with the choking. What the hell is that about? Drops the knee right into the chest of Shane Edwards. Working over Shane Edwards pretty good here. Now elbow to the chest of Shane. Shane now crawling to the ropes. Using the ropes to help him up already. I got to tell you, if I had to pick a winner, I'd pick the Handsome Snakes. I want the Edwards brothers to win, but the Handsome Snakes have been tried and true. Now, of course, the Edwards brothers are a decorated tag team. Let's not act like they haven't had their accolades. The Edwards brothers have been the LSWA Tag Team Champions. I think they're the WCW Tag Team Champions. So they have won belts everywhere they've gone, or they've been in contention for those belts. They're a very good tag team, and I would hope they win. But like I said, right now, the momentum would belong to the current reigning and defending WWE Tag Team Champions, at least on this universe, because on the storyline-based content, they have already lost the titles to the Movement. So now, I don't know if this is just them rubbing things in or just being stupid, because I know we have a merchandise stand at the Gimmick Factory that sells WWE replica belts. So maybe they just grabbed those belts to be silly asses. But currently, the reigning Tag Team Champions on the Raw brand is the Movement, Jamal Jackson, and Anthony Ramirez, the fat, nasty bastard. But now, Sam Edwards going to toss Blake Tarpley around like he's a sack of potatoes. And, of course, this is your pre-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next is the main event, the 20-man Royal Rumble match to determine a new #1 contender for Abi the Snake Cobra's Gimmick Factory Championship, which I am being told is going to be retooled into the World Championship of the LSWA, which is going to be impressive. You'll see have to take this phone call. And then we are back. Sorry, I had to take that call. It's Kitsune. She was calling me. I had to console her a little bit. She did lose the championship tonight, so she's not happy about that. But we are back here for the Tag Team Championship match between the Edwards brothers and the Handsome Snakes. Maitan going for a cover one. And a kick out by Shane Edwards. Shane Edwards will not be denied. I will tell you that right now. Shane Edwards talked to me in the locker room before, and he said, man, we just another day at the office. We're going to get this Tag Team Championship back. It was so nonchalant. He was so focused. He was so confident. And for a second, I was saying, you know what? I want you to go, brother. Confidence is key here in LSWA. And you got it in spades. As he now fighting back on Maitan the Python. A back elbow by Maitan. Now Maitan won't be denied. As we saw a rare appearance by Maitan the Python on Smoking Joe's yesterday, which was highly impressive. It's good to see Maitan the Python doing okay, although he did get in a car accident, so we hope he's all right. And a big-time dump over between the Handsome Snakes. Dumping Shane Edwards right over in the back body drop. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out here. As they continue now, look at that, the Handsome Bomb goes for a cover there. That's their big-time finishing maneuver there. 2, and a kick out. I hope her jaw is okay. It is okay right now. She's just licking those wounds. I mean, that sledgehammer didn't really help much. She has a cracked sternum, they said. And possibly, a torn ligament somewhere. So Virgo cooled there successfully, nailing the coffin on Kitsune's championship reign. And now, look at this now, Shane Edwards with a roll-up, but a kick out by Blake Tarpley, man. What an event we've seen today. 9 matches. It's not always going to be 9 matches. I'm going to tell you that right now because I'm not always going to take 3 hours of your time up. But I just wanted to do 9 matches because we had been gone for so long. We had so many debuts that I had to get everybody in. So it had to be 9 matches because there's a couple debuts in the Royal Rumble. And now Blake Tarpley working over Sam Edwards. Now going to tag in big old Mython the Python, who now goes to the second rope, and a big double axe handle right over onto the arm of Samuel Edwards. And now big time sidewalk slam, drops him down. Shane going to break that up quickly. Shane ain't going to let that happen. Shane and Sam may want to be tag team champions again, man. I get it. I would want those belts back too. Of course, when the Edwards brothers started, Shane Edwards was on the Raw brand, did not show up to the WCW brand until a couple of weeks later when Sam Edwards was like, hey man, we should just team back up, try to take the tag team division by storm. And they did just that. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Samuel Edwards. That's right, Pater. And now Irish Women in the corner again. Look at this, the well-oiled machine that is the Handsome Snakes. Very, very consistent with the tag team maneuvers here. Really working together, which is what tag team wrestling is all about. So you got to be impressed with the Handsome Snakes right now. As like I said, they did lose the WWE tag team titles to the Movement. Now I know they came out with the tag team titles. Like I said, Blake Tarpley tends to be a silly goose, and Mython the Python just goes along with it. As now, Mython really putting the boots to Samuel Edwards. I haven't seen this side of Mython in quite some time. This angry, vicious side. And now Samuel Edwards reverses it again. And now in a bear hug. Oh, man. And a big-time clothesline by Mython the Python and puts down Samuel Edwards. Goes for that cover right now. 1, 2, and throws a gurney. Was slapping Samuel Edwards in the face. Jesus Christ, he was trying to wake you up there. As now, Mython the Python pointing to Blake Tarpley, and Blake Tarpley pointing at him. And a flying forearm by Shane Edwards. Nailing Mython. Nice maneuver by Shane. I'm impressed today. I'm having a good time here in the booth. 1, 2, and a kick out by Mython the Python. Not today. Not today, says Mython the Python. Shane Edwards now going to continue to work over Mython here on the apron. And drop kicks him off the apron and just falls right to the floor, man. And now he's going to work right over on Blake Tarpley, dropping Blake Tarpley down to the ground. Impressive maneuver here. Going to tag back in bigger brother, Samuel Edwards. As now Samuel Edwards screams to the heavens and just waits for Mython to get back into the ring here. As now, Sam Edwards now, wait, look at this now. Nice cutter. He just hit him with the cutter. He's going to go for a cover after the cutter. 1, and a kick out at 1 by Mython the Python. The Ace Crusher, Diamond Cutter, RKO, whatever you want to call it. Didn't get the job done there. Surprise. No, my goodness, springboard cutter by Samuel Edwards. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Mython. What a tag team match for the LSWA Tag Team Championship. And now off the ropes goes Sam Edwards, and now big boot right to the face of Mython the Python. As now Irish Whip into the corner. They'll walk over, now tag in Samuel Edwards here. We might be getting the same time every time. Nice maneuver right there. As now Shane Edwards going to continue that streak right there, stomping on the midsection of Mython the Python. Man, you got to be impressed with the Edwards brothers. Working really well together, but no, Mython fighting back with everything he's got. And, oh, man. Listen, Shane Edwards is impressive. It's only a matter of time before Shane Edwards has a singles championship around his waist. I'm gonna call that right now. As Shane Edwards continues to work over Maitan the Python. And now placating to the crowd, but I think he should be paying attention as now Maitan gets the tag to Handsome Blake Tarpley, the fresh man. Sidesteps that crossbody and now puts a sleeper hold right on Shane Edwards, but Sam going to come in and break that up quickly with a club punch to the back of the head. Impressive move, Sam Edwards. I would do the same thing. I punch him so hard in the back of the head you wouldn't see it come. As now Shane Edwards going to look like he's going to go after Maitan the Python. As Blake now going to put Shane into the corner. What is Blake got planned here? Blake now is going to the top rope. What the hell is Blake Tarpley going to do here? He's begging Sam Edwards to get up. This is weird. Sam Edwards, not the legal man. What a missile drop kick. Didn't think Blake Tarpley had that in him. But apparently he does, as Shane Edwards trying to go for that super kick. But Sam Edwards in his way. And he nails the super kick that time. Nailed it with everything he had. 1, 2. And oh man, I thought that was 3. I thought Shane Edwards was going to super kick his way to the tag team championships again, as he now goes after Maitan, drops Maitan in a fantastic backbreaker on the outside. Shane Edwards is a man possessed right now, but shouldn't have taken his attention off the legal man. And now Blake Tarpley going to seem to be in control here. No, Shane able to, oh no, it's nice standing drop kick by handsome Blake Tarpley. As now Sam Edwards back into the ring here. Sam Edwards going to work over Blake Tarpley here. Well, what is Sam going to do here now? Sam, I think he's going to snake eyes. Yep, that's right, stun gun across the ropes. Goes for a cover. That has put out quite a few people here at the LSWA before, too. And a kick out by Blake Tarpley. Man, oh man, what a match you are seeing for the Tag Team Championships. What an event we've been watching. It has been fantastic top to bottom. All the debuts. Krusty O'Crow is your new No Limits champion. Virgo Cool is your new women's champion. We're about to see new tag team champions. This is a great time to be a part of the LSWA. This is a great time to be watching the LSWA. I'm hoping you're having a great fucking time. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. Please and thank you as always. And now Sam Edwards continues to work over Blake Tarpley right there in the middle of the ring. And I don't think Tarpley will be able to survive another cutter at the hands of Samuel Edwards. As now you're getting a nice neck breaker by Tarpley, dropping Samuel Edwards with everything he has, and I was going to tag back in the big fella, Maitan the Python. As now Maitan going to drop that elbow, but misses it. And now Maitan going to walk Sam Edwards, but Sam fighting back. Big time boot by Sam Edwards. And now Shane going for an elbow drop. Shane dropped that elbow right across the face of Maitan, busted him wide open. Man, oh man. And Shane trying to just get some space between him and Maitan, but Maitan. Double axe handle to the back of the head. Sam Edwards now going to tag it. Shane going to tag back in Sam. This tag team match has been fantastic, and we still got a Royal Rumble to go. And a kickoff by Maitan the Python. And now Maitan's going to go for a tag team maneuver. He's going to tag in. And oh man, we're going to go back for another back body drop. Sam Edwards going to go for the ride here. Have a nice day, Sam Edwards. I think you might be looking for an in-flight meal on that takeoff there. As now Blake Tarpley, I think he's going to go for the perfect plex. Going for that handsome plex. Nails the handsome plex. He locks that in tight. But Shane Edwards breaking that up like a good brother and tag team partner. But Tarpley might have Sam right where he wants him now. Is he going to tag back in? Maitan the Python. What are they about to do here? Maitan going up to that rope and double axe handle to the arm. I think I would went for that handsome bomb if I was the handsome snakes at this point. As Sam Edwards has seen a beating now. A nice sidewalk slam. Able to maybe gain a breather, get this legal man back in. Shane Edwards going to head back into this ring. Great tag team wrestling we've seen right now. A lot of fresh tags, keeping the fresh man in. This is tag team one-on-one at its finest. And now, look at this now. Shane and Sam might be doing a tag team maneuver here. And here we go. The Edwards brothers. Oh, there is the last joint. They call that the last joint. But Blake knows about that and breaks it up very quickly. As Sam Edwards not too happy about that. Now Sam gonna go to the top rope here. What has Sam Edwards got planned? And oh, what a senton off the top rope. Landing on Mython with everything he's got. 1, 2, and we got new tag team champions. And their names are Sam and Shane, the Edwards brothers. As we are now going to the replay here. What a tag team match you just saw. Highly impressive is the Edwards brothers, now two-time LSWA Gimmick Factory tag team champions, excuse me. Where are you? Come here, Countess. Countess is meowing for me. Come here, Countess. Here you go, Sam and Shane regaining the LSWA Tag Team Championships. Look at that cutter by Sam Edwards. Impressive. I'm highly impressed with the Edwards brothers, man. Fantastic, fantastic tag team match we just saw. Fantastic. And we are going to see the correlation right here. The Edwards brothers get handed the LSWA Gimmick Factory Tag Team Championships. I don't know why I'm calling it the Gimmick Factory, just the LSWA Tag Team Championships. But man, what a match you saw. I thought the Handsome Snakes were really going to put on that right here. This Perfect Plex was going to do it. I mean, Tarpley had this thing locked in. Look at those arms. Locked in completely. No one was kicking out of that move. I'll tell you that right now. So luckily, Shane Edwards was able to get that in there. And now they get out of here with a victory. And referee Rosa Gurney going to hand the Edwards brothers their prize. Congratulations are in order for Sam and Shane. Back on the mountaintop are the Edwards brothers as your tag team champions. Congratulations, boys. I appreciate you. It's nice to see friends and good brothers become tag team champions again. Congratulations are in order for the Edwards brothers. As always, Shane and Sam, original dogs, day one LSWA members. You guys the best. Day one legends. We're going to call you guys legends from now on, by the way. So day one legends. Instant classic, 4.5 stars right there. Boom, there's your rating. And now we get to the meat and potatoes of tonight's event. We get to the Royal Rumble. 20 men. Only one winner becomes the #1 contender at the next Gimmick Factory event to take on the Gimmick Factory champion himself, Abby the Snake Cobra. I'm just making sure that everybody who I put in here is in here, and they didn't add nobody, and everybody who is in here is in here. I'm not going to let you see. Let's let it be a surprise, and let's have a good time. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head to the Gimmick Factory and the Royal Rumble. And here we go. We're at the Gimmick Factory at the Royal Rumble. Please, if you like this, share it. Hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. This is where you can catch all of the LSWA action going forward. So I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all for coming through. We're going to get the watch hours up real quick on the LSWA side of things. I really believe that. Not so much with the storyline-based content, but I'm hoping that the storyline-based content with some shorts will bring in subscribers and we can grow this thing to unprecedented heights. So please help me get it there. Please help me pretty please help me. And here we go. Woody Triple Deuce is going to now be in the Battle Royal to crown a #1 contender to fight Abby the Snake Cobra, the Gimmick Factory champion currently. Was able to knock off Yojo Jerk and become the Gimmick Factory champion yet again. So, I mean, highly impressive has been Abby the Snake Cobra in the LSWA. He's been able to get the job done every chance he has gotten. So, thank you so much, Crow. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the kind words. I just want everybody to have a good time. I want everybody to feel like they're included. I don't want nobody to be discouraged. So I'm just happy that you guys are all having a good time here, man. As Woody Triple Deuce unfortunately drew the unlucky number 1. But technically number 2 is just as unlucky because you're both starting at the same exact time. So I always consider 1 and 2 basically just number 1. You know, it's just in the record books it says you came out second. But come on, we know, right? So let's see who that is. Oh shit, Tony's Figs. Tony Two Belts, as he's referred to in some circles. Now making his way to the ring. He is the LSWA Hardcore Champion and the WCW Television Champion. Can he win tonight and become Tony Three Belts? That is the question that everybody is asking themselves. And some people don't want to see that happen. I've seen some people say they're going to do whatever it takes to make sure Tony's Figs doesn't walk out of here the number 1 contender for the championship. But hey, man, stranger things have happened as Tony's Figs' team is right here. Tony's Figs heading to the ring. Tony Two Belts. Tony Two Belts raising those belts up. He wants to be Tony Three Belts by the end of the next Gimmick Factory show. He's going to have to knock off 19 other superstars to become the number 1 contender. But we'll see how that plays out, ladies and gents. I am excited to see how this goes. I'm sure you guys are too. So that being said, the bell's about to ring. We are about to get it on, and we have got it on. The championship on the line. I mean, the number 1 contendership on the line. I'm sorry. I've been here now for almost 3 hours, folks. Gotta bear with me, please. Please bear with me. Please. And now we're already getting on our first entry. The 3rd member is about to enter here. Who is it? Nice suplex by Tony's Figs, who's about to enter this ring right now. And it is Action Figure Addict off of 112. Your current WWE Cruiserweight Champion. And Hoffa now. Drop go. He went for a drop kick, but Tony able to roll right out of the way as now Woody trying to get on top of Tony's Figs. And now we got another countdown here. Like I said, it's going to be 20 men going to come out. Who is going to win the Royal Rumble? I love Royal Rumbles. It's my favorite event of wrestling. Royal Rumble. I like the Royal Rumble, and I used to love Survivor Series, although I do like what they do now with War Games. Lunchbox Killer. Lunchbox Killer, former UFC champion. Now, pro wrestler, gonna dump Woody here. Look at the power by Lunchbox Killer. Dumps Woody. My God. And now he's got Action Figure Addict. Dumps him right across that with ropes. And Tony's Figs and Lunchbox Killer gonna go at it. Man, what an event here. What an event, what a main event so far. We're going to see who the next guy is coming out. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. Please hit that like button if you haven't. As now James Lucas enters the fray. James Lucas, former hardcore champion, not too kind. That doesn't take too kindly to Tony's Figs. As you know, Tony's Figs took the title from him. And look at that power by Action Figure Act. Nice straight jacket style German suplex. Holding his arm so he couldn't be able to basically bridge or defend his head, protect his head, I'm sorry. And now another countdown coming on, let's see. As the ring is starting to fill up with superstars. Tony's Figs, nice maneuver on the Lunchbox. Drop kick finally landed by Action Figure Addict. Then in comes Curb Stomp. Curb Stomp's in the house now. Curb Stomp now, Irish whip off the ropes. James Lucas, nice drop kick by Curb Stomp. What a match this is, ladies and gents. This is the Battle Royal, the Royal Rumble, to crown a new number 1 contender, the LSWA's Gimmick Factory Championship. We are just Abby the Snake Cobra. I see him over there in catering, just eating the sandwiches, watching the TV screen. Oh my goodness, we lost the feed. The feed is back. All right. And J1's has entered the fray. J1's newly crowned Intercontinental Champion knocked off Nico Tronis at the Great American Bash. Not the Great American Bash, Clash at the Castle. Now trying to go for the Gimmick Factory Championship. And now there goes Tony Sphinx right into the pole. Lunchbox Killer working him over a little bit here. We got another countdown hitting. Who's about to hit the ring? Woody now almost eliminated. Woody's almost eliminated, but back in the ring. Nobody's been eliminated yet. As you can see, I think nobody's been eliminated. I don't know. Who's about to come out now? If anybody seen somebody get eliminated, just say it. Jacob Reel debuting. Jacob Reel debuting here. Jacob Reel gonna now maybe, possibly, I thought he was gonna eliminate Curb Stomp, but Jacob Reel is in the house. And now Woody Triple Deuce working over, tosses Action Figure Addict out. But no, Action Figure Addict fights back with everything he's got. And man, oh man, what a match we are seeing here. Number one implications on the line. Number one contender implications on the line. I'm sorry I had to repeat that, but I didn't finish I didn't put all the words in. Understand what I'm saying? But here we go. And a power bomb. I don't know why the game got so loud. But there we go. Who's coming out now? Anybody? No, all right, so we're at the cap. They cap it at like 7 people, I think. So we gotta wait for somebody to get eliminated. Is it gonna be James Lucas here? As J1's trying to dump James Lucas out. J1's trying to dump James Lucas, and oh, wait a minute, he gets him onto the apron. James Lucas not dumped out. As J1's trying to do whatever he can to dump James Lucas out. The audio's pretty good. No Tony. Is it good? You guys can hear me, right? Man, I'm out. Tony Sphinx has been eliminated. Okay. And here we go. The countdown starts up again. Nice power driver by J1's. Jacob Reel's back in the house. You're watching yourself debut. And let's see who's the next person to come out. Ken's Toys is in the house. Ken the Band. As Woody Triple Deuce works over Ken immediately. Jacob Reel still in there. Woody still in there. Lunchbox and James Lucas still in there. All right, thank you, Shane. And a big-time knee right to the face of J1's by Alpha, who is also still in there right now. As Ken Toy's going to walk over James Lucas, trying to dump him out, but no, instead does the snake eyes and just works over J1's. Elbow off the top by Ken. Man, oh man. Trying to eliminate Lunchbox Killer. Is he going to eliminate Lunchbox? Lunchbox, no, able to survive. Oh, I know who this is. Sugarfoot the Violator. Sugarfoot the Violator. The old Sasquatch in the ring. Will Sasquatch become the number one contender for the LSWA Gimmick Factory Championship? We don't know. But one thing's for sure, she's in the ring right now. Woody's still in the ring. Number one still in the ring. Jacob Reel levels Action Figure Addict, now going after James Lucas. A nice back body drop by Jacob Reel. Now Woody and Jacob will go one-on-one against each other. No, Jacob tossed into the corner, and Woody quickly went after Action Figure 112, trying to avoid Sugarfoot, but Sugarfoot smelt the aroma of the Triple Deuce. And now firing off a shot on Action Figure Addict. Let's see who's going to come out next here. And oh, wait a minute now. Sugarfoot just slams Jacob Reel face first off the canvas, and in comes Mason Rule. 6'10" Yojo Daddy in the house. Vying for this shot to become the number one contender to Abby the Snake Cobra's Gimmick Factory Championship. And now look at this now. Wait a minute. Action Figure Addict. What's he about to do here? Jay Driller. Oh my goodness. Nails the Jay Driller on Jacob Reel. Man, oh man. Woody's still going. Still going strong here. Nice DDT by Woody Triple Deuce. The 6'10" Yojo Daddy just trying to take his pick, if you will. And now, wait a minute. Ken Lanza. Ken's Toys trying to go for that powerbomb, but Woody won't have any of it. Nice neckbreaker by Woody, and Alpha 112 eliminated. Alpha 112 has officially been eliminated out of this Rumble. Alpha 112, of course, arguing with the referees, but they're telling him, get the hell out of here, you've been eliminated. As this match continues on. And now, oh man, I thought for sure James Lucas was going to be eliminated. But wait a minute now. James Lucas trying to eliminate Woody Triple Deuce. And Woody Triple Deuce finally eliminated out of the Battle Royal here. And a slam down by James Lucas. Power displayed by James Lucas here. Man, is it impressive. I guess there's no more entrants. I guess that's it. I guess that's the 20. G.I. Jetman was supposed to debut, but I guess they didn't put him in this Battle Royal. I don't know what. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. Here we go. Let's see who's coming out now. And now Yo-Joe Daddy's eliminated. And in comes Brandon Matthews. I don't know, they didn't tell you the number. And now Brandon Matthews in the ring as Ken Lanza just slowly wakes his way around. I noticed that a lot of people wear neon green too. It's not black and red, it's black and neon green. I mean, that's just Ken's logo though. But I do like Jacob's look. Me and Jacob came up with a good look. Power driver right on the Sasquatch. If Sasquatch wins this, I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off, by the way. I'm going to laugh so hard if he wins. And now James Lucas out of the ring, and in comes Ted Darklaw. Teddy Darklaw. Of course, of the Hella Dope fame. As he now works over Ken Lanza. But Ken will have none of that. We have Brandon Matthews, we got J1s, we got Jacob Reel, we got Sasquatch. We got, well, Sasquatch eliminated by Jacob Reel. Jacob Reel eliminates Sugarfoot the Violator. Sugarfoot furious, but maybe now has caught the scent of an alpha male in the name of Jacob Reel, ladies and gents. And Jacob now eliminated by Ken Lanza. And in comes Stu Michaels. Stu Michaels in the ring. Of course, we all know him as Stu for lunch. As he's just locking up on Ken Lanza. J1's Brandon Matthews on the outside there. Ted Darklaw, Stu Michaels, and Ken Lanza here in the ring. Nice maneuver there by Teddy Darklaw. As now, Teddy working over J1's as Ken Lanza tries to eliminate. Oh, Paulie Pepperjack has officially entered the fray. That's right, the Sausage and Peppers has now graced us with his presence. In the ring is Paulie Pepperjack, ready to go, and he drops an elbow right across the chest of J1's. And oh, J1's just moves out of the way there. As I don't know who's left, I don't know how many's left. And here we go, we got another countdown, and J1's has been officially eliminated from the Royal Rumble here. And now goes Stu Michaels, I thought was going to be eliminated, and he might be. He might be. They're trying to get him out of here, but oh crap, the Witch Doctor Rada has just entered the arena. The Witch Doctor Rada is officially here. And he drops Brandon Matthews with the power. I'm going to tell you something, I had to pick a winner. It would definitely be the Witch Doctor right now, as the Witch Doctor drops a big-time DDT on a Teddy Darklaw. Man, what a battle royal, what a Royal Rumble we're watching here. We're getting another countdown. Let's see who else is going to enter this match right now. As this has been rolling, ladies and gents, this has been a blast. I'm hoping hopefully you're having a great fucking time. I mean, it's 3 hours. It's an actual wrestling event length. This has been fantastic top to bottom. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As now, Nico Trunco is here. Nico Trunco is in the house, former Intercontinental Champion. Trying, of course, has had his problems with the Witch Doctor Rada. But now Nico Tronis is in the ring. A lot of great competitors in this ring, man. Anybody who wins, it's anybody's ball game. That is for sure. We saw the debut of Jacob Reel. He even eliminated Sasquatch herself, Sugarfoot the Violator. And dumped right on his head is Ken Lanza by Paulie Pepperjack. And finally, G.I. Jetman has debuted. G.I. Jetman is in the house. Welcome to the LSWA. G.I. Jetman, it's good to have you, bro. It's definitely good to have you, dude. And slammed right down. Oh, man, it's anybody's game, but Ken Lanza was officially eliminated. And I don't know if G.I. Jetman was number 20 or not. Not sure. But a lot of great competitors are still in this ring. But that's right, G.I. Jetman is in the house. He is officially a part of the LSWA roster. And now Stu Michaels out. Stu Michaels, no, holding on for dear life. Able to hold on there. As now Brandon Matthews works over Jetman, trying to eliminate G.I. Jetman. I'm pretty sure G.I. Jetman was number 20. Holy Pepperjack now, Irish whip back in the corner. Oh, Helluva kick by, he calls it the clearance kick by Teddy Darklaw. And now, oh, beautiful maneuver there. And who is coming in next here? As Jetman getting punched out by Teddy Darklaw, and in comes Dominic De Niro. Holy Pepperjack, who just been eliminated, still has a horse in the game. You know how Italians do it. They always have a couple of a nice maneuver by Brandon Matthews. Nico Tronis drops the Witch Doctor Rada. As Dom De Niro trying to eliminate Brandon Matthews, but to no avail. As Brandon drop kicks Dom De Niro. And look at this now. Brandon Matthews, like a man possessed, just going after anybody who's moving. Now he's got Teddy Darklaw. He's going to hit him with that curb stop maneuver here. Look at this now. Slams Darklaw's face right off the canvas. Man, oh, man. I think we finally hit the last man. I think Dominic De Niro was the last. Oh, no, wait, no. Just as I say that, it goes to a countdown. Holy crap. And tossed to the outside is Teddy Darklaw. Man, I think I'm going to put my money on Witch Doctor Rada or Brandon Matthews, who have been literally putting it down here. Eliminate everybody. Look at that nice maneuver. Brandon Matthews nails Nico Tronis and Jay Gonzo. Jay Gonzo's here in the house. Don't think we forgot about you, Jay Gonzo. You're here with an opportunity of a lifetime to become the #1 contender for the Gimmick Factory Championship as he's trying to eliminate Stu Michaels. And now Brandon Matthews on the outside. G.I. Jetman trying to eliminate Brandon Matthews. But Brandon Matthews fights back and able to get back into the ring as Jetman do whatever he could. And Rada's eliminated by Nico Tronis. The Witch Doctor, one of my picks to win, officially eliminated. As now Jetman's in some serious trouble. Brandon Matthews trying to eliminate him. And Nico Tronis levels Stu Michaels. My God. Nico now works over Jay Gonzo here. Pull out into a, just slams his head right off the canvas. And now Jetman trying to do whatever he can to eliminate the Brandon Matthews. Brandon Matthews now just tosses him. Oh, Joe, Jetman fights back. Hell yeah. And now Brandon Matthews, nice DDT on a Jay Gonzo as Nico continues to work over Stu Michaels. And now turns his attention to Jay Gonzo instead. What a match you are seeing as the #1 contender. And there goes G.I. Jetman. Impressive showing, but not enough. Brandon Matthews able to eliminate him. And now I'm pretty sure we are down to our final 4 here. Jay Gonzo, Brandon Matthews, Stu Michaels, and Nico Tronis. As the airplane spin hits the Gimmick Factory for a second time tonight. And no, tornado punch there. Nico levels Stu Michaels. And now Nico Tronis is going to try, I think he might try to eliminate Brandon Matthews here. No, Nico Tronis continued. Oh, look at that. Nico saw Stu Michaels coming from a mile away. But now Jay Gonzo, he's got Nico up on his shoulders. Nice electric chair drop. Impressive maneuver there. As Stu Michaels hits the atomic drop. Look at this now, Luthez press. With everything he has, firing off all those shots to Brandon Matthews as Jay Gonzo continues to work on Nico Tronis. I love the fatal. I love the final 4 we're seeing here. Man, oh man. As now, nice, drops him right on the back of his head, Nico Tronis. Seriously impressed with Nico Tronis, as always. Probably the prototype build for a pro wrestler right now. As now he's fighting back on Jay Gonzo. Oh wait, Nico might be going for that Nico bomb, the Razor's Edge. That Razor's Edge. As Brandon Matthews drops Stu Michaels and now turns his attention to Nico Tronis. Look at this maneuver. Oh man, Brandon Matthews drops him. And now going to start working over the leg. Man, this is anybody's ball game right now. Stu Michaels, Jay Gonzo, Brandon Matthews, and Nico Tronis. As now Stu Michaels, what's Stu Michaels going to do here? Powell driver. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been in the business. You get hit with a power driver. That's lights out. Nice maneuver by Nico Tronis. And now Nico Tronis, what's he going to do here? Nico Tronis going to try to walk him over and stun gun Stu Michaels into the ropes. I would have tried to toss Stu Michaels out of the ring, to be quite honest with you. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. He's going for another Razor's Edge. Please don't tell me he's going to toss him to the outside of the ring. Oh, no, but Jay Gonzo able to reverse out of that. And Gonzo off the ropes. Nico now goes for a leg lariat, but Gonzo able to telegraph that. Impressive main event here. Your Royal Rumble to crown a #1 contender. And there it is. FU attitude adjustment. Jay Gonzo hits Nico Tronis with the attitude adjustment. And there goes Nico. Nico has been eliminated. Brandon Matthews has been eliminated. And Jay Gonzo is the #1 contender for the Gimmick Factory Championship. Man, what a match, ladies and gents. Jay Gonzo now heads on to the next Gimmick Factory show to take on I'll Be the Snake Cobra. Hell yeah. Jay Gonzo, the #1 contender for the Gimmick Factory Championship. Listen, I may run in heel circles as a bad guy, but I can say when I'm happy to see somebody win, and I'm happy to see Jay Gonzo win. What an absolute great event. Top to bottom. Great matches. Great show. Everybody, all the participants, great job. We had some fun, right? I have a blast doing this, man. This is so fun. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me. Let's just run down this card and just see the winners and losers, and we will set up for what's to come. We'll talk about what's to come. I have some news, too. I want to talk to some people that are in the chat room before I get out of here. So, Jay Gonzo has now become the #1 contender for the Gimmick Factory Championship. So I'll be the Snake Cobra. He's been watching and catering. He slammed down his hamburger, and he walked out of here pretty furious. But Jay Gonzo is now the #1 contender. Your brand new LSWA Tag Team Champions, in stone this time, is now the Edwards brothers. In a gauntlet match, Big Talib put his championship on the line against 3 other competitors. He survived against Chad, knocked off Laser Pants, but could not get the job done against the Butcher of Cannavaris, the one and only Don Curvin, your new Empire State Championship. One of many belts that changed hands here tonight. Krusty Old Crow, in his debuting match, was able to knock off not only the champion Zick Kanan, but 2 fantastic competitors in Justin Booth, the Saponi Werewolf, and the one and only Alpha Red to become the LSWA No Limits champion. In a 6-man tag team match, the Figure Fight Club was able to hold off Morningwood and the debuting Menjoza. Something tells me that Menjoza is far from done with guys like Daredevil Dave and Peter Moline. In a women's championship match, friendship thrown out the window. Ties severed. Bonds shattered. Literally, as Virgo Cool uses a sledgehammer to take out her best friend and tag team partner, former tag team partner at this point, Kitsune, to become the LSWA Women's Champion. Congratulations are in order to one Virgo Cool. And in one-on-one competition, debuting War Chest Full of Toys, Scotty Osborne, able to get the job done against the Monster Grievance. But something tells me something is going on. There's something in the woodwork between Grievance and the War Chest Full of Toys as a tag team might be brewing with the big boys. I had to light my joint again, sorry. And, of course, Toy Gaines debuted tonight with his best pal and co-host, Yojo Jerk. They formed the Mega Powers officially, but weren't enough. The power wasn't enough to knock off Ayo Smudge, as Ayo Smudge and Frankie get a big-time W over the Mega Powers. And, of course, your opening contest, Infinite Rob, was able to knock off the debuting Edward Fox, Evil Dookie, and, of course, everybody's favorite Medic, BX Medic. So that was today's show. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. This was a great show. If you didn't see matches, if you missed matches, of course, you can watch the replay. I was considering taking it down and then putting themes, but I don't want to do all that. So the lives will just be the lives. We have fun here. This has been a blast. Thank you very much. Always, guys. Thank you. I mean, I love doing this. This is so much fun. And we have a great fucking time. You know, the news that I had to get to. There has been a change in the diorama, in the prize. The building that I'm making is just too big. I'm not going to be able to ship it. It is just going to cost way too much. So, I can't ship that. But, fret not, I am still giving away a diorama piece. The winner of the challenge, whoever you are, will win my cave diorama that I am making currently. So, this is the prize. This is all that is there. You are not getting anything else. I'm sorry, but shipping a fucking building would have been way too much. And not to mention, I was using Michaels magnets, and they suck balls. They are the worst magnets I've ever used. I can't get this diorama to stick together. Woody said that he has magnets that Vasco Toys use, and he's going to send me the link. I'm going to text him when I get off of here. But I couldn't get the building to stick together. And I've already cut holes and magnets are glued in, and I'm not going to start tearing it apart. And I don't want to give it to somebody and then turn around and go, well, I see why he gave this away. It's dog shit. So I'm going to give away the cave opening diorama. That's the prize. And I'm going to keep the building, and I'm just going to keep working on it and just expanding on it. I hope it's okay with everybody. I hope nobody's upset. You're still getting a diorama piece. It's just not going to be a full-on building. It's just not feasible. You know, I'm sorry. Was it ambitious? Yes. Will I do it in the future? Probably. But, you know, when things cool down with all the shipping bullshit and what have you. So we'll see. I appreciate that, Crow. Thank you very much. But I had a blast with this. I'm like I said, let's grow this channel, man. Let's all of us grow this channel, please. Because I really would like this to, honestly, I would love this to surpass Legend Series. You know, Legend Series is fun, but it's very niche. Play motion and building stuff is very, very niche, which I love doing, and I'm going to continue to do it. But I don't think that's my hobby channel. You know, I don't want that to, you know, I did it because I had to, you know, the members and stuff like that. But, you know, I want this to grow. I think a cool simulated wrestling where people want to join but can't because the roster is full. And if the roster drops off, then you can, you know, I want it to be like that, like kind of like, oh, I want to be a part of it, but I can't. You know, so it doesn't have to become a monetization monster. I just want it to become popular amongst simulated wrestling leagues. Thank you, Justin Booth. I appreciate you, bud. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you, bro. Dang tariffs, absolutely, Alpha Red. Absolutely, dude. So, like I said, I'm still giving away a diorama piece. It's just not going to be the building. I am going to continue to work on that on freshly baked props. So that's not going to stop. But what's going to happen now is, since I'm keeping it, I'm going to turn it into, I'm going to add a deck, like a front deck, an awning that can be come off, and you can just kind of put like all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to fuck with it, and we're going to keep adding to it. I'm going to add a back to it as well once I get some money for foam. But thank you for all guys, for all the kind words. I very much appreciate you, man. Like this is, like I said, I always have fun with this. This is always a blast. Like I can never not get enough of this. So I appreciate you, like for real. We'll be back at it at the beginning of November for the very first LSWA Gimmick Factory show. It's only a couple weeks away. Keep a lookout for the Monday Night Raw brand show that will be dropping on the pre-recorded side of things. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Thank you guys so much. This was always a blast. Tonight, my wife is going live on her channel at 8 p.m. please head on over to her channel. You don't have to stay if you're not into tarot readings, if you're not into watching video games. You don't have to stay. Just say hello, hit the like button, and bounce. That's all we can ask for. You know, she just wants a little bit of support, same way I always ask for it. So, just like I said, come through, hit that like button, and if you want to stay, she'll read your cards, she'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and as always, keep kayfabe, stay baked, deuces.